All right, so that was the clap to make sure that it's synced up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like in like a movie set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're good now. What's up, everybody? This is it. We're starting.
All right, dope.
Brook Boys official coming at you live from
Yeah,
T
man.
Nice's basement.
How's it going? How's life for everybody?
I mean, the Eagles just won. I'm doing pretty good.
Eagles suck.
Fuck you, man. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. A little upset about the Eagles game, but they played well. That was a good game to watch.
Why do you want the Eagles to lose
if-
so badly?
Cause
Skins fans, bro.
yeah, Eagles.
You guys are gonna get raped by us. So why just not support us?
Nah.
Nope.
I'm in denial.
See, that's what a typical Eagles fan would say. And
Listen-
that's why
Yeah.
you guys are all
Yep.
All right,
douchebags.
week 3. Carson Wentz, Alshon Jeffrey.
Carson Wentz booty cheeks.
Week 3.
I don't
That's
know
all,
about
that's
all
all I
that
have to
time.
say.
First
You
one's
dig?
pretty good, dude.
Well, but he tore his ACL, man. I don't know. I think he's gonna come back.
We'll see.
You even
I
said
don't
he
know,
was
man.
good. I felt like I had.
I said he was good last year. Yeah.
No, Carson Wentz is definitely a beast. He is a good quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
I had him in fantasy last year. Awesome quarterback.
Dude, who has him this
definitely
year?
led the team,
Ron
but-
John has him. Big Ban. Shout out to Big Ban, whatever his name is. RJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fantasy league. Somebody in our fantasy league has. I don't know why that was. Okay.
I feel like a douchebag. I love Carson Wentz, but I picked Tom Brady. First pick Tom Brady.
You picked a quarterback
Well,
as your
yeah.
first
No,
pick?
I picked Antonio Brown first, and then I
Okay.
picked Tom Brady.
That's
Actually,
still
no.
second.
I
don't know,
picked
that's
Tom
pretty
Brady,
high.
I think, my third or fourth, because I was second to pick, and you know how, when you're second, you get to pick, right after the first guy goes.
Yeah.
So, I think I got him third or fourth, because I didn't want anybody taking him.
Yeah, it's true, but I don't know. With quarterbacks, in fantasy, I don't pick till, 8th or 9th round, just because there's so many quarterbacks that can
Yeah.
perform
So
every
T.
single
Nice is
week,
saying.
So
depending
true.
on the defenses.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
always go 2 running backs first, and then I go with wide receivers.
See, depending on what
Seriously?
wide receivers are left,
Yep,
I'll go.
I always go 2 running backs first.
I feel like that's so scary. You never know how wide receivers are going to do, but, receivers are always going to, be racking up points from catches and, Who
Well, that's
would you
why he
pick
said he
first?
goes 2 running backs first, because
Yeah.
wide receivers are a lot easier to come by than a solid running
Yeah.
back. For example, there's only 2 running backs in that league that that will perform 10 points or more
I
every
mean,
single
2
week.
per team
No, I'm saying 2 running backs, and that is Le'Veon Bell and Todd Gurley.
that will perform what
Get you 10 points each game,
every single game.
guaranteed. Yeah,
Definitely.
average. I don't know, but
Todd Gurley's gonna go off. He's just gonna be a monster.
Le'Veon
Yeah, I don't
Bell
know.
will go off.
Well, I have a question. I had a question.
I don't know what the hell
for,
he's doing, man. He's just doing something.
I had a question for people who are more experienced in fantasy. What is LaShawn McCoy gonna be like this year? Because I have him on one of my
he's gonna be
teams.
filthy. I think he's gonna be absolutely amazing.
I don't know.
You
That's
think
kind of
he
a hard
is?
question. I mean, Bills O-line,
Yeah.
last year I believe was, I want to say the 25th best O-line, 27th best O-line in the league. Terrible offensive line.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say they were good. I was like 27.
Yeah, no,
How is that
That's
good?
pretty shitty.
27th
Yeah.
O-line, one of the worst O-lines in the league. With a rookie quarterback this year, right?
Who for who?
The Bills. Didn't they draft
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Josh Allen?
Josh
I'm gonna
Allen.
say.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's his name.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, with a rookie quarterback, they traded away what's that guy?
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor,
Uh-huh.
which was only good on the Bills because he was a mobile quarterback. I mean,
Mhm.
the Bills' offensive line was so bad last year that he gained a lot of points by running. But I don't know. LeSean McCoy, I don't know, with terrible offense,
LeSean
not a
McCoy.
good defense, it's going to be up in the
Amazing
air.
running back though. Amazing running back. So we'll see what happens. I think he's just gonna do amazing.
You don't
just
think
'cause
he's just
a
old
G.
and done? And
Nah, bro. Not yet.
I feel like you
Not
always
LeSean
bring up
McCoy.
age, but
He's
age
really not even
matters.
that old, is he? He's only what, 30?
He's 33.
Well, then
man.
again,
33,
you have
I
to
think-
look at the strength of the schedule.
I'm
on
gonna
the
look that
Bills.
up. I'm looking that up. How old is
But,
How
like,
old is LeSean McCoy?
Darren Sproles, 35. I think he's a tank. He's 5'6", but man's tough.
Darren Sproles is a beast. He is a beast. I'll give him it.
He's a
30
loser.
years old.
Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't think he was
okay.
that old.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
But for running back, 30 years old is pretty old.
Adrian Peterson,
yeah,
yeah, he's
AP.
that's true. Yeah, how old's AP? 35?
AP 33 years old.
Okay, that's, I mean...
Yo.
So do you think
Yeah,
age
Yo.
matters for
no,
him?
let's
He-
get
You
old.
gotta,
but-
you gotta look at that. LaShawn McCoy is still in the
He's
league.
got a good
He's gonna
3 years.
beast it up.
He's got a good easy 3 years.
He's gonna beast it up.
LaShawn
1,000
McCoy,
yards.
LaShawn McCoy is still in the
Guaranteed.
league. DeMarco Murray retired this year. 30 years old as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Derrick Henry's gonna go off.
I don't know about that.
Hey Cam, make sure you keep that nice and close to you.
It's nice and close.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
I'll make sure.
Alright.
It's nice and close. I'll get a
Yeah.
little closer.
Okay. Who else are we talking? I want to look at my fantasy team.
You're gonna look up your fantasy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Since we're on the
judge
fantasy
your
football.
fantasy teams.
We're on the fantasy football.
Oh yeah. Let's just
Let's-
review.
podcast.
Let's
your
review my fantasy teams.
That sounds like a great idea. Honestly.
Oh yeah. Gotta log in. Oh, dude, I hate logging into things. I never remember this. This
You
why am
you
I on
just not have
ESPN?
the
Is
same
ESPN the
password?
one?
Yeah, ESPN's it.
Oh,
That's right.
football.
Just log in.
Football sign up.
Fantasy. Yeah, there you go.
I have the
Oh,
same email,
jeez.
same password for every single thing I do.
I basically do too.
What is
Yeah,
this?
I almost do
What
too.
is
I have
this?
like 3 or 4 different passwords.
What the hell is this?
Go over to your account. Go over
This
all the way
thing?
to the right. Yeah. Log in.
Where?
Top left.
It's
Oh, I see.
Yep. All right.
This is a very boring part
But yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's definitely gonna be really.
where
boring.
we help Tyler log into his ESPN account.
There you go. Now you should definitely know the rest.
helping retard man log into his fantasy football account, which is also retarded.
I mean,
Alright.
which league are you on?
Hey,
Wow.
Dropping the
Oh,
R words.
wow.
Come on, man.
God, this is
Not-
a
not on the
sensitive
book, boys.
world. Sensitive
I
time.
just log in with Facebook. It's so much easier.
There, we're here, right?
Yep. And
Bro,
then
I told you they're on the Saints.
click your
Wait,
team.
that's not
Oh,
even
well,
it.
this is the one that me and Cam and
Bipolar
Andrew are in.
documentary.
Okay. All right. Let's look at your team. Who you got?
See, can
Can you zoom in at all? Yep, you can. Sweet. All right, Russell Wilson. All right.
Number
He
one
was
quarterback.
number 1 last year. Yeah, number 1 fantasy last year.
I also
Solid,
have
solid.
Dak Prescott.
Go back up. Go back up. Let's analyze the
That's
team just
trash.
from each
Yeah,
player.
Leonard
and now.
Fournette. Great beginning last year. I mean, I think he's going to be a solid running back this year.
I mean, with a quarterback that can't do much,
Yeah, you got to run it.
their receivers are I mean, I wouldn't say subpar, but their receivers aren't the best in the league. There's a lot of opportunity for Leonard Fournette. LaShawn McCoy already talked about.
Odell.
Odell, new contract. New contract.
He's
He's
gonna
got
be-
something
he's
to
gonna
prove.
be-
He has a
this
hard
year.
game this week because he's gonna be at the Jaguars and they're he's gonna be matched up with Jalen Ramsey, but I think he's gonna go off the season as usual. And
Shout out OBJ.
Adam Thielen,
I
what do you
I
guys?
think he's going to be a beast, dude.
You think he's gonna do
Yeah,
good?
I think he's going to do really good.
See,
Him and Stephon Diggs are going to just share it. They're going to.
Kyle was telling me that he wasn't gonna do any good, and Stephon Diggs is getting all the attention this year.
I was thinking that, but Kyle knows literally everything, but they're definitely still going to share it. You can't take a top 5 wide receiver from last year and just throw him out, basically. He's going to be another top 5.
But no, I see. I have to disagree with you on that one because of the fact that Case Keenum and last year, Case Keenum and Adam Thielen matched so well.
Oh, that's a fair point.
I
Yeah.
don't think he's gonna get as many targets as he did last year. But you never know
Kirk
because
Cousins,
because
sure.
there's a new quarterback. Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins does favor tight ends a lot. You saw that with Jordan Reed.
Yeah.
It's true.
But
So
Jordan
I think
Reed is
Kyle
a beast.
Rudolph. But then again, they have Kyle Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph is also a beast. I
He's
really
pretty
think.
good.
He's been on there
Solid.
forever.
Yeah.
I
He's
really
solid.
think.
solid.
I really think Kyle Rudolph is
Obviously,
gonna
yeah.
take off this year.
How old is he? Kyle Rudolph. 28. That's not
But
bad.
damn,
Still got a few good years.
Yeah.
I mean, same age
Zach
as
Ertz,
Travis
27.
Kelce.
And Kirk Cousins.
All those tight ends in the league are around. The good ones are around that age.
Damn.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs is 24,
Drafted
Yeah,
right
he's
out of
young, bro.
Maryland.
Yeah.
and he's already great. That's the same with how old is OBJ? 25.
25.
Still,
He's
damn.
Still young.
And Zeke's 23, and
Well,
he's
yeah,
he's
well,
already
yeah,
getting.
he was a rookie like 2 years ago.
Oh man.
Antonio Brown's 30. Whew.
How old is that JJ Watt? I've always wondered that because he's a fucking beast.
It's definitely not too
Let's guess, let's
old
guess.
Say
yet.
29.
29. That's what I was gonna think. I was thinking 29.
I'm
I say
saying
31. I don't know.
I say 30. I'll split the difference.
29.
29.
Yeah, that's the right.
All right.
29 years old. TJ's
TJ
23.
Shit.
All right, let's go back to this. So, my tight end, Delaney Walker. What are you guys thinking?
Solid. I mean,
Delaney Walker finished at number 4 last year for fantasy.
Don't even know who
He
that
gets a
is.
workload. He is
Titans.
Marcus
I see
Mariota
that.
and him match up really well. He averaged like 9 points a game last year. He had a great year last year, honestly.
So, and then I have Alex Collins. So, actually, I only have Alex Collins and Adam Thielen for one more week because I made a trade with Andrew for Duke Johnson Jr., Jay Ajayi, and Demarius Thomas.
that sucks. Alex Collins, I feel like, is a very solid.
But the
I
thing is,
do.
look,
I
But-
was upset.
But listen to this, Cam.
But
so
Duke Johnson.
we talked about this. Duke Johnson finished as a
Oh, I think Duke Johnson's
As
gonna
a-
be amazing. Too,
Duke Johnson finished as I believe like a top 10 running back last year with the team that fucking sucked.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
true.
And Jay
Even-
Ajayi just put up 20 points.
That's true.
Plus,
Yeah,
plus,
hey,
yeah.
that's true.
I'm trading him Demarius Thomas as well.
And Demarius Thomas is good.
Demarius
so.
Thomas finished 15 receivers last year, but the Broncos now have Case Keenum from the Vikings.
Bro.
And remember how Adam Thielen and Case Keenum matched up so well? Well, now Broncos have Case Keenum and Demarius Thomas. I don't know.
That's true.
You never know,
I
but
think
I really
Demarius
think
Thomas is going to be very good wide
Mhm.
receiver this year. Like, I mean, what? Emmanuel Sanders? Who else they got? Well, who else? Any big names? No. You don't know anyone, really.
Mhm.
There's small people there now. Like, no wide receivers, really.
oh, they got that rookie, I believe.
Rookie.
I mean,
Sutton. He's supposed to be actually in the draft. He is probably one of the most dominant receivers because of his size. He's like a
Really?
Julio Jones, yeah.
Okay.
So who knows what
I
could
guess
happen
we'll see
there,
what happens there, yeah.
but
after you left,
It'd be cool to see him go off.
me and Andrew like sat there and like talked about a trade for like half an hour.
longer than that, probably.
Yeah,
an
it was a
hour.
long time just
Holy
talking out this trade, and we went through all sorts of different options, and we finally came up with this because I'd say that's a pretty.
fair
it's a
trade
pretty
for both
balanced
of you, for both
trade.
of you,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
We both support, and then I got Patriots D, which like they're not that good, but they're playing Houston. I feel like Deshaun Watson, dude, he's unpredictable. I feel like.
Deshaun Watson
I
is
think
very
he's gonna-
predictable.
I think he's gonna
tore
go
shit
off.
up last year. Until he got his injury, he was
I think he's going to
Him
go
and-
off.
him
So
and
do you
Will
have,
Fuller.
Do you have
Except
Jay
he's
Ajay
questionable. Will
on your
Fuller's
other league, or is that
questionable
this
or whatever.
league?
Fuller or whatever it is.
Jay Ajayi's on my other league. I'll get to that. Yeah, I'll look at that one after this. And then Matt Bryant got me 8 points in this league.
Matt Bryant
tonight.
is old as fuck.
Yeah.
He's an old
He-
kicker.
He's still doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
You got Patriots defense.
Sterling
trash.
Shepard.
He's a
That's
solid
a-
back. Very solid
yeah.
bench. Very
Sammy
solid.
Watkins.
I don't know. Sterling Shepard.
Um,
I think he's actually gonna have a good year this year,
Even with Odell?
even with Odell. Yeah.
I think so.
I think
mean-
because people are covering Odell so much,
That's
especially
true,
against in
that's
this
true.
game against Jacksonville. Maybe if Jalen Ramsey can lock him down,
That's
they'll have to
true.
go to Sterling
He's
Shepard.
gonna
Well,
have
no,
to.
I
That's
wouldn't
true.
say it because they have AJ also. Boyu or whatever how you say his last
Oh,
name.
yeah. Dude, Jacksonville defense solid. Very
Yeah.
solid defense. I think they'll be a very solid.
They were good last year,
again
too.
this year. Yeah,
Sammy
they were.
Watkins. I don't
Sam
know.
Watkins, I
You
don't.
never know with
that's
Sammy Watkins,
no, that's one.
honestly.
He's on Kansas City this year, and with Tyreek Hill there, it kind of raises the question like what
That's true.
what happens with Sammy Watkins. But Sammy Watkins is, I would almost say, like a Pierre Garçon, where he is a solid player to get. I mean, Sammy Watkins is faster than Pierre Garçon, but he's a solid player to get like like a 15-yard catch every single time. He scraps. He's gonna come up
Yeah.
with the ball.
Definitely.
I don't know. So we'll see what happens with him there and the not rookie quarterback, the sophomore quarterback that year with Mahomes there.
Yeah.
So I was listening to one of the podcasts that you told me to about the fantasy
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and they said that if you're not gonna play James White this week, then there's no point in even having him. So they think that this week would be like a good place to play him as like a flex or something. But I have Alex Collins, and he's gonna tear shit up. So
Yeah.
We'll see,
definitely.
Who are the
Who are
Ravens
your
starting?
who are your
Till-
top two running backs again?
LaShawn and
Deshaun.
Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelvin Benjamin.
Kelvin Benjamin. I don't know, man. I want him to do good.
I
I
do
like
too.
him.
I'd love to see him go off.
Yeah, but then again, you have those questions like he's playing with a rookie quarterback this year.
Yeah.
On Buffalo, so it's like, who knows? That one you'll just have to see how that plays out. Right now I'd bench him, keep him on the bench, but we'll see. We'll see about that one. Theo Riddick, I have tried to. Every year he fails me.
Yeah.
I've had him almost on every single fantasy since he's been in the league.
I've had him a lot.
Thinking
yeah,
that he's gonna do good, and he just
never does it.
he's on an offense that is. You can either make or break a team. It's like Detroit is, they pass. I believe they pass more than they run. And when he came in the league, I thought he was going to do good, but it's just like he hasn't shown much. So.
Okay. I don't know why I still have Charles Clay.
Yeah, I dropped.
I don't know why I have a second tight end right now. I dropped him with the trade because I had to drop a player, so I just dropped Charles Clay.
Yeah.
And then
It's just because you have Delaney
Dak
Walker.
Prescott,
Yeah.
great, solid.
And then Dak
I don't know about that.
I wouldn't say it's solid, but I'd say I do think Dak is going to have a lot better year than last year. Last year was his worst
Definitely.
year possible.
Yeah.
I feel like Dak and Zeke are just both decreasing just every single year.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I feel
Zeke
like
is Zeke. I don't care what team you put Zeke on.
Zeke is
He is
gonna be
just
good.
yeah.
Yeah, Zeke is gonna be good.
probably gonna hit his wife again,
Hey, we
Did-
don't
did-
support
did he do
domestic.
Did he do that?
Something like
Did
that.
Zeke hit his wife?
Yeah.
Hey, we
It was
don't.
like this- I thought
This
it was like
podcast
this
doesn't
girlfriend or something.
support domestic violence, by the way.
I mean, like, shout out Zeke and everything, but, like, come on, man. Can't be doing that.
I'm gonna look at my my other one. I love my picture. It's just the Saw mask guy, or whatever you
Who
call
do
him.
you have for your
Jigsaw.
other Zeke? Isn't it, like,
So
Doctor?
this other it's
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So this other one is an 8-person, so that's why I have a lot better people.
Charles
But
Manson.
yeah, Charles Manson. Is my team name. Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, I think he's gonna
Holy
be
shit,
very
dude.
good
I
at
did.
this
Well, I
year.
decided.
This is 8-person leagues for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy crap.
Well, I decided to start Drew Brees in Tampa Bay, or actually they're home. Yeah, so Drew Brees home against Tampa Bay, rather than Russell Wilson at Denver. I feel like Drew Brees would have been the
definitely,
more
yeah.
solid.
Dude, I think the Saints are gonna tear shit up this year. The Saints are gonna be a very solid team.
I've always rooted for the Saints.
Yeah.
I like the Saints. They always have a decent year.
And then I got Zeke, and
Solid
obviously he's gonna do good. Jordan Howard. What is? Did he go off last year?
Jordan Howard did actually. I had him on my fantasy team last year. He was a good player, but this year with Tariq Cohen and him, I don't know. Who knows if he's gonna split carries? But right now, Chicago's looking at him as RB1. So
You just can't wait for this next one.
Yeah, man. Already, Julio Jones got me 28 points tonight.
Filthy.
Hell yeah.
Very filthy.
Still took the L, but
So good. If he had caught that last catch,
That would have been dope.
extra
That would've been
points, they win the game. Oh, man. And then AJ Green, obviously amazing
awesome.
always.
Yeah, he did good.
Andy
First
Dalton,
time,
I think Andy Dalton. If
He's
this
supposed
is the
to
week
go-
to
he's
start,
supposed to
if this is the week to definitely play AJ Green. I mean, this week Andy Dalton I think is gonna have a monster game against
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
I was seeing that he was projected to have a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Olson.
Greg
So
Olson
far.
didn't play last year, but this year, all the fantasy experts are saying that he's gonna do really well. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, so I can either start Greg Olson at playing Dallas or Jordan Reed at Arizona.
Jordan Reed hasn't really been playing a whole lot the past few years, really.
I know, but he
He's
can
really iffy right now.
if he can unlock that potential, man, like he
Yeah.
has so much. And
The
then
thing
it's
is,
so
I
iffy.
think I would start Greg Olson this week only because it's his first game back. Cam Newton has a little more options now, as opposed to last year we didn't have him. I think I'd find him. Plus, Jordan Reed now has Alex Smith.
yeah, I was about to say.
But the thing I would say about that though is, Alex Smith did target Travis Kelce last year.
I was
Great
gonna
tight
say,
end.
That was a
That's
dynamic
true.
duo. That
He
was
targeted
amazing.
him. He targeted him a lot.
you
So
might
that
wanna go with
one's
another tight end.
that
Yeah.
one. That's a tough decision, honestly.
Yeah.
If you look at who are they playing, they're playing Dallas. Not a very good defense. Who are the Redskins playing this week?
Arizona.
Arizona. Not a good defense as well. So that's even, but then again, you don't know with both those. Jordan Reed either has a huge game or a terrible game.
Yeah.
Greg Olsen, when he played, it was solid.
Then I have Adam Thielen on both teams.
Already talked about him.
Yeah, Patriots defense again.
Patriots defense
Right.
blows.
Huh?
Yeah.
Patriots defense blows. I don't know why you have them. Terrible
Dude,
defense.
No matter.
Okay.
They finished
well,
almost
how about
last
this?
last year.
After we're done, I'll go look at the defenses and we'll look
Look at the defenses right now.
Okay. Where's
Go to it should be
players? Here we
players.
go.
Yes. Go down to
Okay, free
defenses.
agents.
Go over to defenses. You can pick.
Where?
See
Okay, I
where it
see.
says defense special teams.
Okay.
I would
so
already tell you right now, pick up Bears defense instead of Patriots.
the Bears. Where the Bears at Green Bay though? At Green Bay.
I really don't think Aaron Rodgers is a phenomenal quarterback.
What
I
about
really
the
don't
Steelers
think.
or Cleveland?
But
Do you-
dude, I don't know.
Do you think the Steelers defense could hold off Cleveland?
Steelers defense last year did alrightish, but Cleveland has
I'd go with Saints.
Oh, yeah.
Cleveland
Go
has
Saints
two
over
weapons
Tampa
this
Bay.
or three weapons this year that they didn't have last year.
What about the Titans defense? I heard on the podcast too that people are sleeping on the Titans defense.
Well, that's also because look at they're playing Miami, and
Yeah.
Miami's offense last year was horrendous.
Yeah.
They had Drake, who was good, and Landry.
Well,
had
exactly.
a phenomenal
Yeah, lost
season.
Jay
So I'm
Jotty.
saying, should I pick up the Titans defense because they probably have the best matchup this week?
Yeah, I would go with Titans defense for this week.
Do you think I can? Oh, I wonder if it's too late because the season already started.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, how can you pick these people up when the season already started?
Go to-
no transactions.
No, just go back, close. Go to that little green check or plus mark, and go to drop. Yep. Go to the bottom. No, yeah. Confirm.
Yeah, confirm.
Oh, it
There you
did
go.
it.
What?
Where
Move.
is it?
Go to move.
Where?
Yeah, they're on the very bottom. You just need to move the Titans up to the top.
But I do think if I wouldn't
Okay.
keep the Titans defense, I'm definitely pulling for Bears defense
You
this
should
year.
change your defense almost every
Well, yeah, I
week.
normally change my defense
Yeah.
depending on the week.
Yeah.
And then Matt Prater, Detroit kicker.
Then again, yeah, it really doesn't matter on defenses. I
Yeah.
like the Bears defense this year, but typically what any good fantasy football player does is look for matchup and offsets.
I'll probably start Russell Wilson later on in the year. It was just the first week matchup. I just wasn't sure about, especially because it's Drew Brees at the Buccaneers. Oh, it's gonna be a disaster. Jay Ajayi
Tore shit up.
got 20.2 points or something like
Not
that.
bad. Yeah, he did a lot better than I thought.
Emmanuel
Just because of those
Sanders.
two touchdowns. Those two touchdowns just saved him.
And they're both red zone touchdowns too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not gonna run anybody else in the red zone. Like Torrey Clement, Darren Sproles, they're all small people, so they're gonna have to run Jay Jotty every single time they're in the red
Quick
zone.
guys are both very quick.
But
Yeah.
they just can't bust through the wall. English.
I think I picked up Emmanuel Sanders right after I saw the preseason game with the Redskins where he got that end around and he ran over everybody and scored a
Mhm.
touchdown. Then I was like,
I think
"Ooh."
he's going to be pretty good, too. Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be side by side with
Yeah.
Demarius Thomas.
Exactly.
And then Chris Carson, he's a rookie, right? I think he's a rookie.
Chris Carson, yeah, you should. Believe is a
Yeah,
rookie.
he is.
Yeah. Wait. No, this was last year. Was it not?
That was last year, I believe.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was,
so he
he's
might have been
not-
injured.
yeah.
But I heard
Never
some.
mind. He's not. Yeah, he's not a rookie. I
I
don't
heard
think.
something good about him. And
Chris
it's-
Carson, yeah. Chris Carson actually, I've been hearing a lot of talk about him, and because Seattle's backfield is
Atrocious right now.
not too good. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're missing a lot of pieces back there that he may fail.
who's even the running backs right now?
Kenyon John or whatever
You
his name
got
is.
Kerryon Johnson.
Kerry John. Yeah, that is a flip of a coin with him. I heard a lot of good things about him. Whether he might take Theo Riddick's place, but
There's so many risks when it comes to fantasy. It's like, do you take the chance on this and submit this? And
Dude, I love fantasy now. Like, I don't know much about football except for the Eagles, but like, I just feel like you guys do fantasy so much. You just know everything about every single player
yeah,
on
man,
every single team.
Basically,
it's really awesome getting.
Yeah, I've been
into
playing
this.
fantasy.
80% of this conversation we've been having, I've been like, just thinking about cats or something.
He
Just
has
'cause-
no idea.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck
Well, what
are
do you
they
want to talk
talking
about?
about?
And
We
then
can talk
when-
about anything.
When,
what do you want to
when
talk
you guys talk about JJ,
all right.
I'm like,
Besides
yeah.
besides fantasy football, okay,
Yeah,
we'll
like, what do you
we'll
wanna
close
talk
on that. Overall, pretty decent teams, pretty good teams. Closing on that, I got to do it. Colin Kaepernick,
Oh,
Richie, I want to hear your opinion.
dude, I always used to love Colin Kaepernick just because like he was always such a fun like QB to watch, but like I don't like the hype that like people. I just feel like everything gets so much worse when people start to bring about like how they feel about like kind of like what's happening right now, like how they feel about these political views. Like I hate getting into it, and I just feel like getting into it. Everybody's getting into it, and that's why it makes everything so much worse. Like
I hate that he brought it into football too. He's put so much drama into football now. It's fucked up.
The thing is it's not even like football has become it's making it so much more political than it has to be than watching Sunday
I just want to watch Sunday Night Football.
watching Sunday Night Football and drink a beer.
Literally,
But now
like,
everyone's talking about Colin Kaepernick and
But does it change it that much? Does it change it? You still watch Sunday Night Football. You still do all the normal
but there's
stuff.
a lot of people that don't.
Well, fuck those people. Who the fuck cares if they don't? That's their fucking loss.
Okay, besides that, what is your opinion on Colin Kaepernick?
I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a shit if he's the new head of Nike. Who cares? I like Nike because I like their clothing, so I'm gonna buy their clothing because it's comfortable and it's works for me. I don't give a shit who's running the thing.
Cam?
I hate.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat, Tyler. Honestly, like I could care less. Like, yeah, it's Colin Kaepernick, but I just don't really care, to be honest. I like.
He wasn't that
I don't
great
really
of
want
a
to root
quarterback.
for him, but like,
See, I was a Kaepernick fan as well. I actually remember the first time I ever saw him play on TV. He ran. It was at San Francisco. I can't remember who they were playing, but I remember I was thinking, like, who the hell is this guy? His first play, one of his first plays, coming in, he ran like a 70-yard touchdown, and I was like, who is this guy? He is
Man
fast
is
as shit.
fast.
Yeah, he was fast, but honestly, and I don't want to get too in depth in this, but honestly, me being me, like, there's soldiers in Afghanistan dying so that Colin Kaepernick can fucking sit on his knee to the national anthem. I don't know. It's just,
But they're not related.
it is related though. Those people fighting and dying are the ones giving you freedom of speech to
But what the
disrespect the
But
flag.
what the fuck does that have to do with Nike? Everybody's upset because he's on the cover of Nike and they think he doesn't doesn't deserve it or something, or I don't even know the full story.
Well, the thing that they're mad about is, okay, that's cool. He's on the face of Nike. The thing that they're mad about is what they said on that picture. Where, remember, the picture was like, what was the caption to that Nike picture? It was like sacrificing
it was something like that. Yeah.
to just look it up. Nike.
Colin
watch it.
Kaepernick Nike ad.
No, don't watch it. I just want to see the picture.
But yes, in a sense, he is ruining football right now.
Right there, yeah.
Come on, he's not.
Believe
Well,
in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. That's what people are getting mad at. If
But-
you believe in defending your country, you're sacrificing your life.
But it wasn't directed towards that. In fact, the ad was about like athletes and stuff. It was about athletes. And this is because he believed in that, whatever he believed in his heart, and that whatever made him do that, even if it meant sacrificing his career.
But it's
as
not
a-
sacrificing
pro.
his career, because Nike was paying him this whole entire time. He wasn't sacrificing. He was still getting money, a lot of money, for sitting on his ass.
But he doesn't have a football career.
Let's take
It doesn't
back
matter.
a little.
He's
Guys,
still getting paid millions to do nothing, to be a voice or whatever.
do we know why he's kneeling? Like I still don't know the exact reason, like his exact reason for like kneeling on the flag. You want to look that up? Does anybody know it?
Because cops are killing
Because
black people.
because cops are killing black people.
So that's it? Like nothing else?
Because there's injustice in America towards black people, which I think we've all moved on past that, like the civil rights and all, and we understand. But like at the same time, it's like, dude, there so many few African Americans die from police officers as opposed to white people, or any other race. It doesn't have to be white people. Any other race. It's just kind of like upsetting. My biggest thing is kneeling for the flag. What he was doing. That's just. I mean, there are dads going to Afghanistan and dying because. And he's going to disrespect the flag for what they stand for.
He definitely took the wrong approach. He should not have kneeled on the flag.
I think there would have been if he would have taken a different approach, I don't think I would have a problem. But then you see all these people burning the flag, saying that there's injustice, like everything's wrong, and it's just, I don't know.
I think my brain just works differently because I just don't care. Like if they kneel during the national anthem, they can do whatever they want. Like I don't care.
But he's saying that it's ruining football. Like this
But why,
discussion we're
though?
having right
But
now.
why
Like,
though? Let them. They're taking up the same amount of space almost as if they were standing up. Let them do whatever they want. Who cares? Who cares if they kneel during the national anthem? It doesn't take away from the song. It doesn't take away from anything.
It does, though. Because you're kneeling for the national anthem. That's when you...
So every single time the Pledge of Allegiance came on in class, I just wanted to sit. I didn't want to say that every day because it's like, we get it. Like, I get it.
Yeah, but like
I'm just not that.
No,
I
understand,
not
but
hardcore, like
but then,
patriotic like that.
But when you think about it, like the thing that gets me is like, yeah, I wouldn't want to stand like for the national anthem in high school or the Pledge of Allegiance in high school like every day. Like it got old, but like if you think about it, like there's guys sacrificing their lives so that you can go to high school, so that you can say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want. I mean, these guys are dying.
But in all reality, like they're not seeing you do that. Like, what is that? What is you?
It's just
saying
all.
that
It's just
do?
all moral, you know. It's just all like.
I guess that's just the way my head works.
And that's perfectly fine. But I'm just saying is it's for me it's fucked up that you would have to kneel for the flag just because you think that there's a problem with America. There's a lot of problems with America. But they're making a big deal out of something that really shouldn't be a big deal.
End story, should have taken a different approach. Shouldn't have kneeled on a flag,
Look
disrespected all the soldiers, people who fight for
Shouldn't
America.
have been during football.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
Come on, it's football.
Cameron
Yeah,
just wants to see
it's just
people
gotten-
hit each other.
It's gotten way too political.
It's football. Let
Like-
the people just play the game. Don't
Like
bring drama.
speaking of which,
I hate it.
football is on a decline. NFL with all these hitting rules and now this political protests and all this. It's just like it. I mean,
They bring this shit up in
you
the
can't
White
hit
House. That's how
anybody anymore.
political it's getting.
ESPN isn't gonna play the national anthem anymore. Did you know that?
Why?
Really?
ESPN will not air when they're playing. They will not play the national anthem.
Why? Because of the same reason?
I don't know, but
It's garbage. It's
Yeah.
dumb.
That's fucking
why?
stupid.
Who cares? Who cares? I'm not there to watch the national anthem. I'm there to watch the football
You don't
game.
care about
Yeah,
millions.
but why
millions
stop?
Of other people
Why
care.
stop? If they're doing it, why stop? Like just.
But why do they care? Why do millions and billions of other people care?
We don't know. People are just different. People
Yeah, but
think
if
differently.
you're doing it to begin with, if you were playing the national anthem to begin with, why stop it? There's no point.
Well,
I think if
I
you
don't
put
know.
yourself in somebody else's shoes, like if you were a soldier, you'd definitely be thinking that shit's fucked up.
hmm
Yeah.
because
I
they sacrificed their life, their time, in order for you to say what you want to say, do what you want to do, be free in America. Like I just don't like I understand where you're coming from. Like why do they care what you think? But when you like pretend to be in their shoes, you would be the same way.
Probably. I just want to say I've had this picture up because check out these cornrows. Colin Kaepernick in cornrows was way better. What is
I
that?
don't know, man. I like the fro.
Yeah,
The
I'm a big
fro-
fan of the fro, bro.
It
Go
looks
to
like
the fro just
Fro, dude.
the
It
fro
looks
just
like-
throws me off.
it's a Fortnite bush hiding on his head.
Oh, dude. No, it's way better now. That has to be from last year, like when he first poofed it out.
That's too much, man.
Yeah.
Go to
It's
that
massive.
Thanos. Scroll up. I want to see the Thanos. What was that?
Oh, that's funny. But hold on, let me. Oh, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing half of anything. And it says just do it. Something.
Easy ass.
Have you seen the Mike Tyson one?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
put that on my story.
That
was
one was
funny.
that
as
one
fuck.
was funny.
This one's funny as shit. This says, "Don't
Yeah.
care, don't care, even if it means not caring about anything.
Just
do it or don't.
don't.
I
I
don't
don't
care."
And then he's got the cigarette in his mouth.
That's Jim Cutler.
That's
Jay Cutler.
That's Jay Cutler?
Jay
Oh,
Cutler.
okay.
Yeah. He just has a cigarette in his mouth.
That's funny as hell.
Is that a real picture? Or like,
See, that's the
I
guy.
don't
That's the
think
guy that's
so.
causing all this thing.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Pat Tillman.
But he is a hell of a jawline. What is that?
He played. I think he played for the Cardinals. He was a safety and gave up a $3 million contract yearly to go fight, and he died.
He has the
goddamn.
his jawline. You could
See,
you
that's
could
the picture.
carve-
Everyone's
you could
that's
cut a
that's,
banana in half. With
that's
that.
what's causing all the like scrutiny and all is that people want him to be the face of Nike because he left football in order to go fight for America, and he died for America when he could have been staying making millions of dollars playing football. He fought for something better. That's sacrificing everything. In my mind.
Oh no, you're definitely right.
It is.
I mean, imagine making millions of dollars a year, and then you go into the army. He was an Army Ranger. He went into the army. You know how much you make in the army?
No.
Shit. But I don't know. Maybe that's just how I
I
think.
was
but-
expecting an actual number.
Mm-hmm.
You just said shit.
Okay, well, this isn't ESPN. We don't have all the statistics.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have Google right here. But maybe it's not worth it. Am I typing it? You want me to look it up?
See, football is all about having fun. Like we just all want to chill and be bros and have fun and watch
How
the
much
game.
does an Army Ranger
But
make?
he's just causing arguments, and that's how football is being ruined by all these people just fighting with each other and arguing about like what he did was right or how he did was wrong. Kind of what we're doing.
Yeah, it's all politics.
Salary for an Army Ranger depends upon rank and length of service. According to the Army's 2014 pay scale, an E1 private with less than 2 years of service makes $18,378 in basic pay, while a captain with 6 years of service earns basic pay of $64,983.
Obviously, he wasn't E1. E1 is like the lowest of low, so he obviously went in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he went in as a E1 and worked his way up, but an Army Ranger nonetheless.
No man, he went in as D1 to NFL to E1, maybe more.
You got that right.
I want to look at
Endgame, shout out to him, true hero.
That's right.
Agreed.
let's look at
That's right.
Cranium's team.
No, don't look at my team.
Tom Brady.
Bro, I cannot believe you. How many points do you have just from fucking Julio Jones? 22? 28?
28, baby. 28.
I think I got 31 points tonight.
Pretty
With
crazy.
3 fucking figures. Like, I have, like...
Julio went off. Like,
Julio,
Without a touchdown, too.
Without a
yeah.
touchdown.
How many passing yards or receiving yards did he get?
169.
You know what's
I
crazy,
think.
though? Last year was
That's
not a
nuts.
good year for him. Last year, he was not producing as much as he did in previous years, but...
You guys gotta know I picked Tom Brady. You gotta know it. Well, you do know it because
I mean, he's
I already
the goat.
stated that.
He's gonna do good.
But you picked him like second.
I picked him 4th, definitely. I think I picked him 4th.
I don't pick my guys till like at least like 8 or 9, maybe
I'm
later.
not gonna lie,
'Cause you can
I'm
change
not a
quarterback
fan
every
of your
week.
running backs,
Yeah.
dude.
That's all I'm saying.
Devontae Freeman's questionable now, by the way.
Royce Freeman.
And Devontae Freeman did
I don't
terrible.
know how well.
How many
Royce
points did he
Freeman's
get?
gonna do.
Questionable.
How many points did he get?
He got like 5.8.
Yeah,
Damn, that's terrible.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Royce Freeman isn't.
I don't think Royce Freeman's gonna do good.
I heard he was
honestly.
iffy.
I don't know.
Well, you never know with that offense.
Yeah.
That's just a struggling offense to begin with.
Antonio Brown, of course, he's gonna do good.
Who was that beast who like played on the Falcons tonight? Like not Royce Freeman. I mean not
Tevin Coleman.
Kevin Coleman. God damn it.
He's
Fuck that guy. Taking all of
dude, Tevin Coleman.
Devontae Freeman's
So
light.
good. So good.
That's all right. Devontae Freeman had one good year, and that was his. Well, I wouldn't say one good. He's had good years, but his first year he kind of came out of his shell and just tore shit up, and I was like, yo, this guy's like
I'm
legit.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I focused so much during the draft. I picked so many fucking wide receivers. Like I didn't even focus on running backs. I don't know why. I had like
Not a smart move.
look how many wide receivers I have in my bench.
You should have gone with running backs too, bro.
So
Like,
he has Nelson Aguilar, who got like 13.2, which you probably
That's
want a
not
little bit
terrible.
better for your wide receiver too. But I mean, that's not too
Rob
bad.
No,
Gronkowski,
honestly, that's not bad.
solid.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Rob Gronkowski, he's gonna do good.
Jarvis Landry's gonna go off.
Jarvis Landry
Oh.
is going to be their number one receiver unless
You
Josh
think
Gordon.
Josh Gordon?
Josh Gordon
I
might,
thi-
yeah.
Well,
I think
okay.
Josh Gordon's gonna steal it. Dude, he's so jacked.
They're both good though.
He's
They're both
so
amazing
ripped.
wide
That guy's
receivers.
scary.
The thing is, though, is Jarvis Landry last year finished at like click on Jarvis Landry. Let's see what he's ranked last year. Does it say?
He put up
He got
points.
13.1. He I don't know. He's inconsistent. I feel like.
No, well, that's because he had a quarterback that was so bad last year. He did it with a terrible
That's
team
not
He wasn't
last year.
on the
too
Browns,
inconsistent. Bro, that's
right?
not really that too like.
I
No,
guess
he was
that's
on. He
not
was
bad.
on the Dolphins last
like
year.
20,
Oh,
10,
yeah.
10. Like there was a bunch of 15s and plus. Like
Yeah, there were a couple 22s.
But
Yeah,
now
they
he's
were
on
like
now he's on a
3
team with quarterbacks that can throw the ball, and not that lazy shit.
Eagles defense 5.1. I mean, that's not terrible for a defense, but
Today?
yeah, they got 5.1.
yeah, it's positive. At least they didn't go negative.
What?
That's a plus.
At the end of the game, I saw we had 9. I had 9 points. No way that's right.
I mean, I think
on the screen.
ESPN knows
The
its
internet
shit.
doesn't
I don't know
lie.
about that, guys. I might have to call him. But let's just not
Harrison
skip the
Butker.
fact that I have Antonio Brown.
You're waiting. No, go
Antonio
back.
Brown.
Yeah, go back to the Eagles real quick. No, click it. Click the defense.
Okay. I'm trying. Okay.
It says 11 points.
Yeah.
there.
What do you
That
mean?
was their projection.
Oh, that's
You were, you were reading
Oh.
their projection. They got 11 points.
Yeah, 11.
Fuck yeah.
My
Told
bad.
you guys. Damn, I thought we had 9.
Well, you got 2 extra.
That's all I'm talking about.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's pretty good, you
very
dude.
good for a defense, dude. That's good.
Fuck the Falcons.
13.5.
Shout out to the Falcons, though. You know.
Alshon Jeffrey out. Marshawn Lynch. How do you think Marshawn Lynch is gonna do?
I don't know, dude.
He's-
I've never been
iffy.
I've never been a big Marshawn Lynch fan.
I think he's
Not even on
definitely
the
good for a
Seahawks?
bench, though. Like,
Not even on the Seahawks,
What's my-
but I don't know. You know, he's just aging, and it's like this is his year to prove himself. If he's gonna be in the league next year,
I have Devontae Freeman and Royce Freeman as my fucking running back. So, like, I think he's definitely good on the bench. Like, I can switch him in some games. Like, who do the Raiders play first?
The Rams.
It only says week 1.
very tough game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so mad when I picked Alshon Jeffrey. I swear that man was not at when I picked him.
Monday night at 10:20. Jesus. That's late. That's late, right?
That is, yeah.
That's
Monday night at
abnormally
10:20.
late.
but you got to realize it's in Los Angeles, so this is 3 hours behind from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't it? This is showing us our time though, because it's Sunday at 1.
Yes, because it's 3 hours behind. It starts at
Oh,
7 for them, but
oh.
10 o'clock for us.
Yeah, my bad.
Logic.
But it's still late to have on like for basic audiences to watch though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen later games. I remember I was, like, over at Bree's house. There's a game starting at, like, 11. Rain delays.
Yeah, that'll happen.
It's crazy when they have the ones in like London. And there's like 1 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Michael Crabtree.
Why do they
He's
have
so
games in
iffy with the frickin' Ravens, dude.
Fuck
He's
you, man.
so iffy.
He doesn't. Oh yeah, he doesn't know where he is.
like
Dude,
even last
11
year
points.
with Derek Carr, like he was still like, he was so iffy.
I picked too many wide receivers.
He's either gonna have a really good game or he was gonna just not do shit.
Do you like my my picture? I don't know who that guy is, but he's one of the commentators. Funny
Yeah.
guy.
Looks like you.
Come on, man.
You know, he has
You're just saying that because he's dark.
Oh.
Fuck you, T Nice. I mean,
make
shout
it-
out T Nice and everything, but like, fuck you, man.
What? What is that shit? What is that shout out to everything?
This is 6ix9ine. Shout out 6ix9ine. You guys want to get into fucking rap?
6ix9ine.
I've been
6ix9ine is
thinking about it all
ridiculous.
night.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's hear it. What's
Okay.
up?
What?
You guys like new rap?
Yeah.
You like
Some of
Well,
it.
nope.
Some of
two
it.
years ago rap, old rap, or new rap?
I don't know. My favorite artist right now is definitely Juice World. Juice
Juice
WRLD.
nice.
Juice WRLD is my favorite.
A lot of
He's-
auto tune.
I would. Yeah, but that's with every single rapper.
I
Other
mean,
than
that's
like
just,
Eminem
it's
and
the art
Yeah.
form now.
yeah,
Like,
Travis
it's-
Scott,
Yeah.
Definitely.
biggest auto tune.
I never
Yeah.
like. I don't really like Travis Scott. So.
What about his new album? I was
like
not a
Astroworld,
fan.
I have only
You
listened to
weren't?
one song.
No.
I
Sicko
like a
Mode.
lot.
Really?
I like a lot of them.
I don't know.
Like Sicko Mode. I like don't want to or it's Wake Up.
I mean, it was top album, so it's got to be good. But I just haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to much.
I don't know. I was not. The only. Well, honestly, Sicko Mode was way too hyped up for me. I thought it was gonna be good, and it is a good song, but I wasn't that big of a fan.
I like Drake's part. His
I
part's
like-
pretty hard.
Juice WRLD is in that album, and I like that song.
Oh, Young Sinatra 4, September
Yeah.
28th.
We'll see. Cause
Logic.
the thing is,
Here we go.
I like we were talking the other night. I loved Logic's old stuff. Logic's
Yeah.
old stuff was
Oh, yeah.
so
It was
good.
Really good.
And
Under
now
Pressure album?
he's
It was.
Under Pressure, yeah. And
I
now
don't think it had one bad song.
and
Yeah.
now it's like he's getting into all those like the political like I'm black, I'm white, I'm
Oh, he's always been singing about how he's fucking biracial. It's kind of annoying, but I still love Logic.
But the thing is, he didn't do it as much as Under Pressure and Bobby Tarantino.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
that which one?
Bobby
Is it?
Tarantino too.
Bobby
He didn't
Tarantino,
really bring
yeah.
that up.
It-
That one was hard. That one was good.
Yeah,
Under
like
Pressure,
Bobby
no,
Tarantino.
Under
That
Pressure,
was
he
a
had
good
a lot.
but his Sinatra album was so good,
That
and
was
that's
good.
that's not even on Apple Music. That's on like SoundCloud and stuff like that. That stuff was good.
Yeah.
So if he brings it back to like that, I'll be
It'd
I'll,
be fire.
yeah.
I'd
But
listen. Yeah.
Dude.
right now it's Juice WRLD for me. Juice WRLD or NF.
I gotta say 6ix9ine.
Fuck 6ix9ine, dude.
NF. I only know Let You Down.
NF. I don't.
NF.
It's the song
Dude.
you don't like that. Where he likes to play the Let You Down.
I just don't like that. Oh man, I just don't like NF because that's all they play at Skycroft. Because he's a Christian rapper.
Mhm.
What's so funny, man? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, he's a Christian rapper.
Wow.
And yeah, that's all I hear like all during summer. Like I'm
You know
just
what's
trying
weird
to sit.
though?
What?
Is he's defined as a Christian rapper, but he doesn't sound like it. Like if you were to, the way he raps, and NF doesn't use any cuss words at all in any of his songs. He does
like
not
that,
believe in
though.
cussing. But if you were to listen to his song for the first time, you could have sworn you heard like 6 cuss words in there. The way he raps, like pull up a. Can you listen? Can you have audio on that?
I'm not sure. Well, first of all, I'm not sure if I can get the computer because the computer was being weird earlier.
Mhm.
But also, I'm not sure if I can play music on here because this is going on YouTube. I'm not sure if that makes it get pulled down
Mhm.
for like copyright or something.
That's true.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm not sure if I can do that. I'll have to look into that. I like Vic Mensa. I told you yesterday.
Vic
Big
Mensa.
Mensa goes hard.
Yep.
He's good.
Liquor
man.
Locker.
Yes.
Bro, he has a perfect rap voice. Like no.
you see him
homo.
and 6ix9ine were beefing.
Did you say
6ix9ine's
no
a troll.
homo?
Yeah,
No homo for having a good rap voice.
I said I love his rap voice. I think I said that.
You don't gotta say no homo.
Bro, I'm running on fumes here. I don't know what I'm saying.
It's what, 2:00 in the morning?
Wow.
2:05.
Y'all are
We're,
soft.
we're on a good run. Hey, I'm ready to stay
I'm
up with Andrew, man,
exhausted,
all night
bro.
long.
I'm so
Air
tired.
bomb. Yeah, whatever. This is fun.
It is fun, but I'm
But-
quite tired.
About
Dude, you're gonna get so
6ix9ine.
much hours of sleep. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, there's nothing to do tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow?
You got work at 1 o'clock.
So,
So, dude, I get up at 4:30 a.m. whether I sleep or not to run.
I get up at
That's
4
your.
p.m.
You can do whatever you want. You do you.
Oh, dude, you're so fit. Like, you're so much better than us.
I am.
Go run.
I am.
Let's go for a run right now, guys.
Dude, I'm down to go for a morning. Like, not at fucking 4:30, but like,
Well,
9 o'clock.
the thing is, the
7
reason I get up at
maybe.
4:30 is because like I have to train my body to like run off no sleep and like get in shape because I'm going to the military. Like it's
Oh yeah.
I gotta get used to it.
Tell us about that.
Sure.
So like, what are you doing?
So my plan,
God's
going in
plan.
the Coast Guard. I know it's the pussy military route, but
Hell no.
but I want to do I want to go in there and I'm looking to get a job in military, or not military, maritime enforcement specialist, which is like a police officer on the water, like drug busts, like stopping cartels and stuff like that.
Gotta stop them gringos.
Yeah, well, we're the gringos.
Them banditos.
Yeah.
No, but then after that, like I know I go to basic, whenever I leave, like probably like October-ish, I go to basic for 8 weeks in Cape May, New Jersey. After that, I don't think I will be able to come home, but if I do, it'll be like a couple days or a week, straight out of basic. Then, if I get the job I want, I go down to Charleston, South Carolina, for 10 weeks to do the police academy there. And then if I pass, I get to become a police officer on the water. So hopefully that's the way I go.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That's a dope plan.
A chief
Yeah.
or commander or whatever chief police officer for the Coast Guard makes up to $79,000 a year.
That's nice.
That is some money.
Now that's you have to stay in for a while, but if I could get up to like $50,000 a year, like at the end of I plan on doing it for like 4 or 5, maybe 6 years, depending on how much I like it. So if I can make good money, and then come out and become a police officer, that's like my goal.
Yeah, dude, you're 19 too, so that's like perfect.
Mhm.
But don't be afraid to change your plan. Like, you're gonna get in there. Like, a lot of people change their plan when they go into the
Yeah.
military. I know, like, some of my relatives, like, they go into the military just thinking they're gonna go into the military,
Mhm.
infantry. They come out as like tech wizards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of options, and because honestly, college wasn't the route for me. I just like it's not that I was like dumb. I just like
Fuck college.
I just never like. I never liked it. I didn't try in high school. I didn't try. I
Oh,
thought I
yeah.
was gonna try in my freshman year of college. I didn't try.
Yeah, that's the problem with me.
I wasn't like because I didn't like it. I guess my mind told me to like who cares. I didn't put in the work, but honestly, I knew what I always wanted to do when I grew up, and that was become a police officer. So I think this is my best shot at becoming a police officer without college. So
Dude, I love college right now. High school, I was associated with being the class clown. So, it's just what I gotta do. But now in college, like, I don't know anybody there.
Yeah.
College is like, everybody's just like doing what they need to do in class.
Independent, yeah, it's a lot.
I'm doing good right now. Like, I'm focusing good. All my shit's easy right now. Studying.
just wait, just wait.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
get
That,
your gen
I
eds
was
out of
just-
the way. Just wait.
I
Bro,
was just
like,
thinking that last year I thought the same thing. I was like, fuck yeah, college is great. I got through the first semester, and then I was like, fuck me, and that shit just got hard. It hit me,
Mhm.
and
I mean, my classes are already hard, but like, I'm just down to get through. Like, I have accounting. Like, I don't know if you guys ever took accounting or know what it's about.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be like math. Like, I'm alright at math. This shit is like, alright. So like when you're 6 or 7 years old, your grandparents get you like a 100-piece puzzle. Pretty hard, right? And you get 200-piece puzzle. It's pretty hard. It takes some time. Accounting is like a 1,000,000-piece puzzle, where you just gotta fucking figure out where every single thing goes. If you mess one thing up, you don't know where you mess up. I've done this shit 1,000,000 times already, even though I just this is like my second week. You mess up in the beginning, you get all the way to the end of a balance sheet or to like an income statement. It takes you a fucking hour to do. And then you realize, fuck, I messed up in the very beginning, so I gotta restart everything. Accounting is some ass cheeks, but
That does
it's
not
getting
sound
better. I'm studying.
It's
I'm
it's
sticking-
honestly a good class to take though, because that's the thing that you never got taught in high school though, is how to manage your life.
Mhm.
Like you took all these bullshit classes like history, which nothing. I'm not knocking history. I
fuck
loved
history, man.
I loved history. I've always liked history, but like, when am I gonna fucking
Need to know.
the
about
War of
that shit.
1812 and
Yeah.
and fucking Benjamin Franklin's butthole or something like that? Like I don't
Yeah.
like you don't.
Yeah, that's
you know?
true. You don't need a lot of shit in high school. There's a lot of extra stuff, but it's just for general knowledge.
And that's
It's just to increase your overall knowledge on everything. So
yeah,
that,
and it makes sense. It does make sense. But
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, I wish they would have like every kid, like every teenager says, they wish high school would have prepared them a little more
For the real world.
for the real world than what it actually did.
yeah.
Because it was kind of just like bullshit. But
Sex ed is a joke.
but
you know,
dude,
like, what did you learn from like health class that you didn't like? I guarantee you, 90% of like what you learned about sex and just like that whole side of things
I don't know. It
was
actually
from other people.
no, but like, did you know that you're like? I didn't know that your scrotum was a like natural like what's it called
Insulator.
insulator, not insulator, but like controls the temperature of your balls.
Yeah.
Like
What?
I never your
Like a
scrotum.
fucking thermometer.
No, it's so like
What
when
if
you're
you can control that
you know
shit?
you know
Just
when
fucking
when
make
your
your
balls
balls
are
colder?
cold and they pull up to your body closer.
Yeah.
Your
Like,
dick
you shrivel
shrinks.
up. Yeah, you get
That's
some
pulling
mad-
to the warmth.
Women would never understand.
So when your balls are sweaty and hot,
They just get big and saggy and
yeah,
sweaty.
to pull away.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I never knew that until that sex ed.
Bro, we
Well-
did not need sex ed. Like, if you're in high school, you're definitely gonna learn everything you need to know by fucking sophomore year. I was not ready to see a fucking baby come out of a pussy when I was in ninth grade.
Oh god.
That shit was the most disgusting that I've ever seen.
Nah.
When Bree goes in labor, shout out to Bree and everything. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be in there. I'm
Goes
sorry.
into labor,
I'm not gonna
man.
be in there.
Committing the baby already. Committing the baby.
That's so nasty. Oh my god.
He's
I dry heaved.
He's having a baby, guys.
I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest.
I hated it. I thought it was it was probably one of the most horrific things I've
Man,
ever
it's
seen.
childbirth, bro.
I really didn't like.
I didn't
I
find
probably wasn't
anything
paying
disgusting
attention.
about it. I didn't find anything, appealing about it, but
I
it's
remember
childbirth.
middle school health class with Mr. Phillips
Hmm.
and there was a part where he was like, you can ask me any question, no matter how crazy you think the question is, any question. And
That's a golden opportunity, right?
Oh yeah, and we had a bunch of goons. We had back in the day like Brandon Jones and like I thought you or Braden was in that class too. I think
Yeah.
like there were
yeah.
some.
No, it's Brandon Jones. Ben Jones?
No, Brandon
Brandon
Jones.
Jones.
He's
Graduated
he's-
with us.
Yeah, he's one of our. We know him
Oh.
through football and stuff,
He's a good guy.
Alright, go on.
so one of them asked like a bunch of weird questions, like if two dicks can like pee in the same other hole or something. And then I remember somebody asked like
Take advantage
Like-
of it, man.
was like, what if you just piss inside like the vagina during sex? And just like Mr. Phillips was just like, I don't think that can happen. Like he was like, I don't know. Like you just don't do that.
How
That
do you
could
respond to that?
Yeah,
It's just
like-
don't do that. Like, I don't know what happened.
I would have
don't
just
do
said,
it.
like, unless you want to change your fucking bed sheets, don't do it.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
That's why
true.
should be leaking everywhere. I was about to say something. Oh yeah, dude, I remember I had Coach fucking Cuddy for my health teacher, and this man kicked me out because I used the word balls. I was supposed to say testes or something like that. I always I'm a guy, so I just naturally said balls. Like I forget what I said, and he was like, "Think that's funny, Rich? Get out." She was funny. All right,
Coach Cuddy,
I love
expecting more
Cuddy.
laughs.
I love
Cuddy.
Coach Cuddy.
Coach Cuddy is awesome.
Low key dickhead.
Anyway, besides whatever we're talking about now,
Yeah,
what were we talking about before?
weird.
College.
Shout out Coach and everything.
College, yeah, we went from college to nutsex, so good transition.
Anyway, so
This is what it's all about.
I told you my plans. What are your guys' plans? What do you guys want to do?
Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first, man. All right. So, as you may or may not know, I work at Skycroft Baptist church retreat. I don't even know what it's really called.
When I go up there, it looks like a cult, but go on.
That's all I'm
It
saying.
does.
That's all I'm saying. T-Nice, you got fired from there. So.
I didn't get fired. I quit, but without telling them.
You didn't.
He just left.
I just didn't show up.
Dude,
I mean, it's bad, but
our boss hates him. He's like,
yeah.
he's never going on the schedule again. So he's not fired, and he didn't quit. It's just like, he's employed.
I'm in
like,
a gray area. I'm in no man's land, where I could never get
You're like
back there.
Kanye West in a sunken place.
Yeah, there we go.
all right.
But I have a cool new job,
Well, there
So.
you go.
What is your new job?
Valley Grill.
Oh, true. I
Yeah.
knew that. Yeah.
All right, so going back to so yeah, I work there. I lifeguard. I do recreation, and I work in the coffee shop. Dom Ceresini, shitty worker. Shout out Dom and everything. Shitty worker though. I'm sorry, bro. That's his brother. But
Doesn't hurt me.
dude, as much as like Skycroft kind of ticks me off, I love the place. Like, it's not even deep down feeling. It's just like I just love Skycroft. So like I just want to have my own business, whether it's recreation, whether it's a camp. It's probably not going to be a camp. That's a little bit too much, too many expenses to be paying for. But I just want to have my own company, whether it's going to be like indoor recreation, paintball, something fun. I'm a fun person. I need to be managing something fun. So I'm going into FCC, doing business management there. That's going to be my major. So I'm doing accounting, business 101, computer tech and information classes, English, basic gen ed shit.
Mm-hmm.
But focusing on my major. So I just want to open up my company and do some fun shit.
Right
Sticking
on.
to my plan.
Tyler.
I ain't gonna give it up.
Oh boy. Talking about my life. Well, this is what I want to do. I want to do anything and everything entertainment wise. Yeah, I just want to, whether it's like acting or directing, I really want to go to like do stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
That just seems like a world that I want to be a part of, everybody has their own world, like whatever job they are in, and that's kind of like their thing, and just the stand-up comedy world just seems really cool and to be in, and I really want to.
I could see you definitely doing that, honestly.
I would love that. I think
Yeah.
I've always liked making people laugh more than laughing myself. Like, I really love that feeling that you get, like, when you make somebody laugh.
Yeah.
So
I dig.
I think that would be awesome, and, we're doing this Broke Boys shit.
Fuck yeah, I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah, man,
Anything
we're
entertainment,
gonna...
Brook Boys, that's the big picture. Totally forgot to say that. Bro, like, if I can make a company like Brook Boys Industry Incorporated, fucking corporation, they're two different things. Bet you guys didn't know that. Anything like
We
that.
didn't care. Also,
I'm gonna fucking Colin Kaepernick was just telling me to, like, don't look at somebody who's already famous. Just do your own shit. Fuck that. I look up to people like 6ix9ine. I do look up to 6ix9ine. I'm sorry, guys. I know you don't. But anybody who's fucking famous, those are my fucking idols. I want to be known for something. I'm like, yeah, I want to be known for, like, by my family for, like, I don't know, doing shit, like little shit. But, like, at the same time, I want to let the whole world know who I am. Make an impact.
That's deep.
all right.
Nothing deep.
well,
I just want to do some fun shit, you know?
I wanted
to do some hood rat shit.
I wanted to say that I just feel like when it comes to being creative and just making stuff and just entertainment in general, I just feel like maybe this is cocky, but I just feel like my brain, I have something to offer with what I am, like with just who I am.
Yeah.
I feel like I can, make things better, like just in this industry and everything. So that's why I really want to do
Stick with it, man. Cam.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm just taking classes at FCC, get my gen ed classes, and we'll see what happens after that. I mean,
Bro,
we'll see.
you always hear
It's
this
the
shit
best
like
plan I've heard.
when you're in 8th grade, people are like, "What do you want to do?" I want
I
to do
just
this.
haven't
I don't
figured this
know.
shit
What,
out
in
yet,
high
like-
school, what do you want to do? I don't know. People, honestly, people are like, figure out a plan of what you want to do when you're in high school.
That's
Fuck
hard.
that. When
It's
you
hard.
get to college, you're gonna want to know what you want to do. So, when you start taking more classes, you're definitely gonna know what you want to do. But just go for it.
I know for
Okay.
me, it was always I always knew what I wanted to do. Like, it was and since my dad's a police officer, I've always wanted to be a police officer. It was always in the back of my mind.
I never knew your dad was a police officer.
26 years, yeah, Montgomery County.
Bro, I thought he was like I thought he like did some tech shit. I thought
Nah, my dad's been a police officer for 26 years.
mad respect.
And that's kind of why I like, and like I understand, like I kind of have a bias when it comes to this whole like Colin Kaepernick thing and all that stuff. Only because anything political. Only because I live with a police officer. That's what I want to do. I want to go in the military. So I'm far right wing, and I know it's like a huge bias, but I don't know. It's just my.
I see where you're coming from, but people who don't understand that just need to be in your shoes to understand that.
Exactly, so. and that's what people, they need to see the other side, but sometimes that's hard.
I kind of just don't care about that stuff too much. It's probably bad at this point.
What do you mean by stuff? Like political stuff? Or
oh yeah, I feel like I'm always
like serving your country rise or like political shit.
See, I was the same way. I always was like, who gives a shit what other people say and I'm still the same way. I don't care what people say about me, what people say about anyone. Yeah. I don't like it's at the end of the day, it's you versus fucking you. Like it's how it will always be. But now that like I want to go in the military, it's just like every time like you go to bed, you gotta like thank the soldiers because without them you wouldn't be sleeping in your bed like comfortable at night. Like while they're taking the fight over there, you are free here. But
true.
And like I said, that is like that's I know I'm like right wing and that's just my opinion. You guys can think what you want, but
I just think that I'm very ignorant to a lot of the situations because I always feel like I'm living a week in the past because I don't hear about any of the news that happens or anything until like a week later. I'm like, what? When did this happen? So I'm way behind on everything. I don't know what's going on.
I like to keep what I know to myself because I don't like arguing with people, but I do like being being Hispanic. People were always assuming that I won't like their political views. Like I always get that vibe from people that like, yo, you probably don't like Trump. Like I always get asked a lot like, yo, what do you feel about Trump? They're like, yo, Trump, am I right? Just like as a joke. I'm like, I mean, I like the man. Anybody who's gonna step up and run this country, I have mad respect. I just wanna if I'm living in this world how I wanna live, I'm perfectly fine of the fucking system. That's how I feel. So I don't understand why they're people like fucking liberals just like complaining about every single thing when they can be living a perfect life without complaining. Just live your fucking life and die happily.
Well, that's the problem with people is they're so worried about what other people are doing. Like, and that's when the argument comes.
Yeah, nobody just wants to mind their own business.
It's hard to these days with like social media. Everyone's seeing shit and
everyone's
giving
connected.
their 2 cents, and then you got other people. It just turns into a big fucking mess.
By the way, I talked with Steve today about technology and stuff and just crazy things. Because whenever Steve comes, I love talking with Steve.
Steve is so knowledgeable.
He's probably one of my most favorite people like ever. Like I love that kid, and
that man, that water beast.
And so we were just up there and we were talking, and every single time we come home and we hang out, we literally just sit in my living room for a good 45 minutes and just have a conversation. Just kind of like this, and it's just the best thing ever because we talk about crazy ass shit. And one thing that we were talking about is actually tonight, Elon Musk was on Joe Rogan, and
yeah,
I love Joe Rogan. I'm all about Joe Rogan.
Oh, fuck! I saw that on your story. I was like, I've heard that name before, but now that you're saying it, now Elon Musk is the fucking guy.
Tesla,
the Tesla guy. Yep.
Damn.
And SpaceX, and that's crazy. Like I can't wait to hear what he has to say on that, and just.
The podcast already came out, right?
Yeah, like it came out at 9:30 tonight.
Oh fuck!
So it's out. So I'm probably gonna watch that, maybe tomorrow.
I'm probably gonna take a piss. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but it's just crazy thinking about how fast technology is like growing.
Dude, you know what I can't get past is how someone invented technology. Like
How
do you go from dirt and rock and like what we have
from
here
a smartphone, a little something you can put in your pocket that has more power than the first computer ever invented. And the first computer ever invented was the size of this whole entire room.
Isn't it
and
crazy?
It has a better processing system.
They just they make things out of solid materials, like just metal put together. And if you touch these two metals and then heat this or something, then it starts to work and conducts electricity. That is insane.
Yeah. That's crazy how technology I can't imagine what 50 years from now is gonna
It's
look like.
only gonna keep going faster and faster and faster. Eventually it's going to. I just realized that probably picked up all the the toilets flushing and everything.
Who cares?
Everybody has to hear the toilets flush.
Oh, I have to flush it so quietly, you guys won't hear shit. You might. I don't know.
That didn't make any sense.
I flush it quietly. I was like,
How do you flush the toilet quietly?
I didn't do it all the way. I just let a little bit of water in. It's technology, guys. Come on. Thought you knew about this shit.
What?
I just turn it a little bit just so my piss went down the hole. You don't have to use the whole fucking.
Richie, I think your mind is right here when it needs to be right here. So we need to get it up to here.
What do you expect, bro? I'm running off of no sleep.
Sleep, dude. You haven't met me then.
Oh yeah.
I'm running
this
off
guy never sleeps.
Dude, try fucking accounting. After Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's when I have English and accounting. After English, I might, but after accounting, my brain is fried. It's just non-stop thinking and what the fuck is this guy talking about? Trying to figure out what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, but that's 2 days out of a week.
Well, I mean, but today is one of those days.
You don't understand though.
Saying.
He's does not sleep. He's been up for 27 days or something in a row.
I barely sleep.
He does not sleep.
On a good night.
You sleep a shit ton.
A good night.
On the weekends, bro, you're gonna be sleeping until 6 in the afternoon.
On a good night, I'll average probably 2 hours of sleep.
Do you sleep a lot on the weekends or is it just the weekdays?
Nah, I don't even sleep a lot on the weekends.
He doesn't sleep.
Demon
I
boy.
just don't I don't know. I kind of just train myself not to sleep.
It's from the Eric Andre show. Once you realize you don't need sleep, your mind just expands. I love that theory.
No, but it is nice though. I mean, obviously you get really tired and you want to sleep, but once you break that threshold of staying up, it's so easy. You get shit done, you can do stuff, and then you get up in the morning. You don't have to go on your phone immediately. You have more time to think and stuff, and before before I was notorious for sleeping till fucking 3 p.m. I'd go to bed at I don't know, whatever time, 1 a.m. and I'd sleep way too much. You wake up, the day's already over. You have time to, I haven't ate breakfast or lunch. Honestly, getting up early, even doing something making your bed, I don't know, it gives me a sense of accomplishment. I got my first thing done today, now what can I do to be better?
I always get that way, when I do get some sleep, I wake up early, dude, waking up, at 12 o'clock is, so good for me. During the summer, I'm so glad the summer's done because, I'd fucking sleep till 7 p.m. There was a day where I woke up at 7 p.m. Bree, my girlfriend Bree, she showed up at my house at 1 o'clock just because she said we were going to hang out. First, she asked me to go over to her house. I was like, I might be kind of tired. Just come over to my house. I woke up at 7. She was there for 6 hours just, chilling.
It's ridiculous, man.
Holy crap. I don't know. I didn't sleep that long.
I'd sleep 13 hours a day.
I would get
7.
I would get pretty bad. I need 7 or 8. During the summer, I would go to bed 5 or 6, and I would wake up 12 or 1. But now I'm going to bed at 1 to 2, and I'm waking up at 9:30 to go to school. So it's a good 7 or 8 hours.
I'm finna be in bed by 3, honestly. It's 2:30.
Fortnite.
You can always tap out.
Wait for
we can keep going for a little bit. You can tap out.
Tap out relatively soon.
You're not
I mean, however long you want to go for.
Like I said, I don't
Yeah.
I could go on forever, but obviously we're gonna have to bring it to an end sometime.
When there's an end point, we'll find it. But for now,
yeah, we're good.
Let's just keep talking.
Yeah, we're at an hour and 15 minutes. I'm ready to go to 2 hours. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
I'm ready.
2 hour podcast. You can head home whenever you're ready.
Bouncing, honestly, like to like a minute.
Whenever you're ready, that's fine. Then you could probably like switch over there.
I'm alright. I'm comfy right here.
Sit in there. Okay.
The camera loves me right here.
I don't know though, but like I don't sleep for some weird reason. I used to sleep all the time, but
Sleep makes me feel so much better. I need it right
But
now.
the thing is, like, when I go to bed, like, and I wake up, I hated always waking up so, like I said before, you lose all that time in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, waking up on a morning, like, there's been some times where I'll wake up really early in the morning. I'll wake up like 6 or 7 in the morning, and I'll go upstairs, and my parents are all awake, you know, crackling bacon and everything.
It just feels good, doesn't
in
it?
the morning, yeah, it feels great.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hell yeah, this is a morning, you know?
Asshole. I was getting ready to say the same thing. I was gonna go back how you said, like, even making the bed when you first wake up. It's just like an accomplishment. Like,
yeah. You got one thing
I don't
done.
make
You got
my
one
bed.
thing done. What can you do?
I love
Better.
waking up early and making food.
Yeah.
It feels so good.
I don't make my bed. I don't think I've ever made my bed. Maybe a few times.
I've ever done it either. I just jump in and.
Oh
go to
yeah,
bed.
now it's just a mess all the ways. But
Yeah.
like it's because I'm sleeping on it. You know, if somebody's coming over, like you know, a lady friend or something, then
Shout out Carrie shit.
maybe
Make
I'll
it.
I'll do that. I gotta fucking.
I don't know. For me, it was just like, you just like it's like waking up in the morning and like having your parents making breakfast. You just feel good. Like you feel like something's done.
Yeah.
And also, I'm a big like I'm big on not being on my phone a lot. So like
Oh really?
when you get like, well, because like I mean
Okay.
obviously I'm gonna go on my phone like every once in a while, but like when you get like a time like waking up at 4:30, I'll go run. I hate running. I cannot stand running. Like it is a last thing I want to be doing, but like at the end it's just like, you know, suck it up, do it, get it over with. That's 2 things done.
Question: do you snowboard?
I do.
I knew it. Snowboarders are good at like staying away from their phone. I don't know why it popped in my mind, but I feel it's so random, but it's so true. I feel like
I feel like this is a good way to end on. I'm gonna leave.
no, he's
I'll
alright.
see you, gentlemen.
All right, Cameron. See you, buddy.
We'll have you on the Broke Boys
Sure,
soon.
Oh yeah, I'll see you guys.
Thanks for coming over.
Of course.
Thanks for everything. Have a
See
good
you
night.
Guys. Yeah.
Drive safe.
You know, get some sleep.
Watch
Get
the.
some sleep. See you
Yeah,
guys.
there you go. We'll wait for him to leave the squeaky door.
Yo, fuck that guy, am I right? No, I'm just kidding.
So, what were we?
I was
Just
just
on
saying how like
snowboarding?
snowboarders are just like they know how to stay away from their phone. You just have like 4-hour-long sessions where you just like
4
you're
hours.
just- You're chilling with your buds, just fucking ripping some slopes.
I don't know. I can't. I
Can't
tried
relate.
snowboarding once in my life.
I
And
love snowboarding.
I would just I would squat too much, and then so I would be like aerodynamic, and I'd get fucking speed, and I'd start going so fast, and then I get scared.
Dude, I
and then I have to,
fly
like-
down the mountain. I fly. But I normally don't stay, like, when I go snowboarding, I normally stay in the terrain park doing, like, 360s and tricks and stuff, but
Do you go to Liberty?
whitetail.
Yeah.
I don't know, but back to the whole phone thing, though, like, I don't know, you just, it feels good, like, when you're not on, like, doesn't it, like, you know, you don't need to be on your phone.
I don't know. I couldn't do it. I just.
The only reason I go on my phone is to talk to my girlfriend. That's the only reason. And maybe like send like a couple of Snapchats here and there. But like I have nothing other than fantasy football. Okay, that's
Yeah,
a different story. When
That's a whole
when
nother
football
world.
comes back in, you know, I got to be looking at the updates and
Mhm.
seeing what's what. But I don't know, like when you're just sitting down and not on your phone, it's like feels good.
It does.
Drink a beer. Hang out friends.
See,
You're
I
21, right?
No, I'm 19.
Oh shit.
I can't enjoy beer like you. I don't get it. Beer tastes like a horse shit in a cup of water. That's what it tastes like.
Beer's alright when I'm drunk. It's gonna take me a few to get there, but
I
once
love
I'm there,
beer.
it's alright.
I love beer.
I'm all I'll drink vodka. That's about as much as I want to drink. I'll drink like some other like stuff like whiskey and stuff like that.
Whiskey's
like,
good. Whiskey's good.
My strawberries.
I
tried Four Locos like
not
a
a
couple weeks
fan.
ago. I had 2 of them.
shit that'll
And-
mess you up.
Yeah, that messed me. That was probably my worst hangover. I don't normally have hangovers, but that was probably my worst. That was when I threw up.
Well, the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is, for me, as I was the same way, where I liked like liquor as opposed to beer, and like
Mm-hmm.
I was just getting such bad hangovers, and I was like, man, like I could drink like 3 shots, and like the next morning my head would hurt over 3 shots. It's
Oh,
not even
really?
like I was drunk. It was just like I don't like it just flushes you like your head.
I'm the
And-
complete opposite.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like beer does not. I mean, I drink beer like a fucking fish, but like I don't get hangovers.
I don't get hangovers in general usually. In fact, even when I do, it's not like the classic like headache and everything. It's mainly just my stomach. Like my stomach hurts. I gotta throw up sometimes. Like I've only thrown up a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't really ever throw up.
I can
can
normally
remember.
hold it.
I can remember 2 times where I've thrown up.
Yeah.
It's not just like I just don't throw up for some
Never
reason.
thrown
Yeah.
Ever. But I've only had 1 hangover, and it was last week at my house. It was like, fuck, I felt like my eyeballs were gonna pop out.
That was pretty intense. Yeah. I got twisted, and with a
That's not fun.
with a various combination of different alcoholic beverages and some nice stuff that Cameron had, and just it was crazy. Like I was like dancing around the room, like going wild, like fucking blaring the music,
2
and
minutes
like
later, you slumped.
yeah, and then I slumped, and then
See,
Over in the couch.
That's also I don't like getting. I hate, not hate, but like getting like fucked up. Like sucks.
yeah, getting too fucked up.
Yeah, because
like
like,
getting a
you know,
nice-
like you for that 5 minutes, you're like the happiest person in the world. You're
Yeah.
having fun, but then later, you're in the back room, face planted on the floor. You wake up, it just sucks.
People
Yeah,
videoing
the
you.
dog humping you.
Like I'd rather just have
It's not personal.
I'd rather just have
experience.
a really nice buzz going the whole night, where I'm still like happy and fun, and then wake up
Yeah.
in the midst
Yeah.
of my slumber.
I'm like that, like that's why I really like smoking a lot more, because like I can do shit and then there's no hangover in the next morning, and like yeah, I can still do things when I'm high. I can still be productive. I can still go throughout my day. If I get high, early on, I can still go to the gym later that day.
Mhm.
But if I get trashed, I'm like I'm out for the rest of the night. You're done.
See, I like drinking liquor and not as much beer, but I'd say the only benefit to beer for me is like it won't fuck up your stomach. Like you just piss everything out, and like you're just buzzing all night. But like
For
when
beer?
you're drinking, when you're drinking liquor, you don't piss any of it out. It's just fucking up your stomach the whole time.
It's like gasoline.
That's what I'm saying.
I love the smell of gasoline. Is that weird?
Nah, cause I like it too.
You like it?
Dude, I fucking love it. I smelled it one time in Sunoco, and the cop, I did not even see him next to me. He was like, "Hey, don't do that." It's so funny.
Yeah, you can get high off that. People do that.
I mean, I don't do like
like-
that. I just like, it's just a good smell. It's like Sharpie.
You know about huff and paint?
Yeah.
I saw a video of that. It looks so dumb. But they just spray paint in a bag and they just
Don't ever do that. Fucking
yeah.
will wipe out your brain cells. Don't
Yeah.
smelling gasoline will wipe out your brain cells too. But like, I wouldn't smell gasoline to the point where I get high. I'm just like, I'm filling up my car. I'm just like, nice.
See, I don't do that, but like whenever there's like a nice muscle car going by, and you smell the like premium gasoline in there, it smells good.
Premium?
Yeah,
You mean ultra?
Ultra premium.
whatever, either one. Sometimes when my mom gives me my mom will give me some gas money just to help out or something, and just because I got the help, I'll just get like the premium gas, and I just feel like such a baller because I'm just like, premium gas. My car doesn't get that dirty shit. We don't get that commoner shit. We get that premium. Feels nice. Although I'm not sure how much. Like, does it help that much? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
It
know
does.
the facts.
it
behind
does.
So like when you have a nice car, like I know my dad's Challenger,
Mm-hmm.
he usually puts
Sexy.
premium in it because like it's so much more fine and so much more coarse that like it's gonna make the engine run smoother, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wow. This is going pretty good.
This is dude. We're on a roll. This Broke Boys are the next big thing.
dude, I want to be in one of those raps.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Featuring.
I found videos last night that Andrew made. They're like recordings
Oh yeah.
to just like some people that were in our grade and just rapping like this random stuff. And then there was one about an Eminem beat, like over an Eminem beat, and just funny stuff. Yeah.
Bro, you know O'Neal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fire. He's so
Yeah.
good
That's
at
what Tyler
rapping,
was
man.
telling me.
He's good. He's good at rapping, dude.
He's amazingly talented at rapping.
He just comes over whenever he wants, and he'll like sit down. And he'll just say like, "You want to hear what I got? You know what's new?" And he'll just start spinning it, and I'm like, Jesus, like how do you come up with these lyrics in seconds? Like it's
That
I want to
classic-
hear a freestyle from you right now.
freestyle right now.
Yeah, right now.
Alright, let's do it.
You never freestyle on a podcast. It's just classic fuck up. Even real rappers can't do that shit. It's a setup.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, you
Let's
go
freestyle.
first.
Oh, us freestyle?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could freestyle.
Just try it. Just try it.
I can pull up a free beat.
No, just spit, bro. You don't need no beat.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't need. I just want to hear straight.
I don't know, man. No,
Yo,
you're
no,
putting, you're
just-
putting a lot of pressure.
Just
on
a
me.
just a couple lines. Just a couple lines. That's all I want to hear.
The thing is like I'm not good on the spot, you know.
Just
pick-
try it, though.
Pick two random things.
You
like,
try it.
Pick a
I just want to
noun.
hear you first.
Pick a noun, like pick a bank and pick a tuxedo. I don't. Two random things.
What?
Those are two random things. Just spit.
No.
It doesn't even have to be fast. Come on, dude.
I don't know.
Richie, you do it.
Oh, I'm beyond fine.
Smorgasbord.
Come on.
Why are you looking at me, man? Why don't you spit?
I'll do it after you. I'll do it after you guys. Just,
after
dude,
us.
I just want to hear, like, 2 lines or whatever.
That saying that, like just saying like spit something like freestyle right now is like weird. It's like we have nothing to go off of.
I'm more
Plus, we
lyrical
haven't been-
intuitive when I write my beats.
Oh yeah, I haven't.
I put
Yeah.
some planning into my shit, and then I.
It takes me forever to
spit it.
think of that shit. But after maybe if you want to hang out later in this weekend, I can we can show you the beats that we have so far. Like today, Cameron came over and he got to hear all of our beats and us trying to make our songs because we're about to record one of them because we just figured out how to get it working. And
Yeah, dude, I want to
yeah,
be in
so
one.
the first one's just us two, and the second one is us two, Steve, and O'Neal, and then the third one's gonna have all 4 of them, us plus Sean.
Yeah, we're.
So-
How about Red Dot? Is that just me
No,
and
that-
Sean?
No, that's the next one.
Alright,
That was gonna
me,
have
Sean,
all of
Steve,
us.
right?
That's everybody.
What would be your rap name? Like I'm Young Bean.
Yeah, what would be your
Clearly.
okay? So
That's-
he's Young Bean. I'm just T-Nice. Steven is just Big Steve. Sean is Glock 8, and O'Neal is Forsaken Youth.
Forsaken you.
Yeah, isn't that tight?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's a good name.
It's nice. I don't know what mine would be. Give it some thought.
Big forehead.
Russian. Vladimir Putin 101. I don't know.
I don't know.
You just be on Minecraft and then see a username that says like realgirl528. Fucking chat them up like, yo, what's up? You want to be my girlfriend? I remember those days. God, I love old video games on the computer.
I still like playing some. I play some computer games, but no popular ones.
Dude, DayZ.
I used to like Minecraft.
You guys ever play Roblox?
I played that for like a week or 2.
Yeah,
I
I
played
did.
that shit. Kid you not, probably 8 years. I remember starting when I was like 6. I did not stop playing until like 8th grade. I don't know how long that is. It was a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never really played that much. I didn't play many things. Like, growing up, I don't know, just the way it was, is that I didn't play many things online with other people. I mainly just played games on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for Sean has, like, PS4 friends that he's met through PS4, and he's never met them in his life, and he's never ever seen them ever, and he's like friends with them.
Yeah.
Like they're actual friends that he talks to and plays games with all the time.
Mhm.
And that's crazy because I never got anything like that
Yeah,
because
same with me.
I never really did that.
If
I
I'm
was
playing,
just-
if I'm playing online games, it's with people I know.
Yeah.
But I always played like the first person games growing up, like Skyrim. Have you guys ever played Skyrim?
Yeah.
Stupid question.
But-
Yeah, it's a stupid question. But that game was that was my life at one point.
If I were to play online, it would also be like if I were to play online alone, I would like mute everybody else. I didn't want to talk to anybody else. I don't want to make new friends, you know?
The only game where like I actually met people through the game is like Modern Warfare 2. Not trying to be cocky, I was good as shit. So like you know like when you're good as shit at like a Call of Duty game, like you always get invited to like quick scope battles with like other good people,
Mhm.
and like you just all at each other and just like fucking when they're online, just fucking join their party.
I never really got into MW2. Like I never really played that much. I mean, I played it, but I never really got into it. MW3
Come on, man.
was my shit. I mean, like Matt Morgan,
Yeah,
of
course.
Richie, you know Matt Morgan, right?
Yeah.
Best friend. We would play,
Shout out.
and we would go. I swear, I shit you not. We would go like 50 and like 3, and those 3 deaths would get mad every time, and we'd be quick scoping and like doing that type of shit. Like we had like our own like clan we were in, and like we were like dirty as shit at the game, and I would just forget about it. Like now I'd go on and I would go like 3 and 50. It's weird how like you can play a game and you get so good at it and you die once,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like fuck that, I shouldn't have died. You try to analyze what you did wrong, and but
I've never been that great at video games ever. Like I've always just been behind on everybody, except for maybe like sports games I picked up on. Madden.
I used to be I still am
I'm really
a
good
fucking
at
beast at
Madden.
Madden and
Yeah.
I'm
NHL.
not good.
I beat Kyle every time I play him. Like I always play Kyle, and I always.
Really?
Yeah.
I know I'm not good.
On Xbox?
Mhm.
What Madden? What?
We just played Madden 19 last. We played one game.
Dude, I know I'm not good at Madden, but like when I lose, I get so fucking mad. Like
You get mad at everything.
I was contemplating just like not being friends with Tyler anymore, just because like when we're fucking playing, every time he scores, he's like, yeah, baby, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Honest fact, everyone I've ever played in Madden, I've probably lost maybe 2 times. I'm pretty dirty at Madden.
I don't tend to lose much in that either, just because like I just play it constantly. It's just like a constant thing.
Madden podcast.
Yeah, man, we gotta have some Madden. We should do a podcast and set up some Madden tournaments. That'd be
you
awesome.
know what happened last Madden tournament?
What? What do you mean?
Some banditos got shot. You didn't hear about that? Like they were like having a Madden tournament somewhere.
In Jacksonville.
Yeah, yeah. And like a shooter came in. Like
No, he didn't come in. He was one of the players. See, there was a Madden tournament, and he was one of the
Yeah.
players. And the guy who was playing was sitting like where right next to me, like where I am. He's sitting right there. Intercepted the ball, and the guy took out a gun, shot him in the face, and started shooting the place up over a Madden
Jeez.
fucking
And
game.
he was already clinically mentally insane. And the thing is, he was able to buy a gun like a few months previous to that, even though he was labeled as clinically insane. Like he had a mental illness and he could still buy a gun. I hate how people can still do that shit.
The thing is, if we're getting into that topic,
Oh God.
I don't think that it's like guns are the problem. I think it's mental illness is what like we need to like America needs to focus on. But
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
we'll keep it that right. We won't go into that. But I think mental illness is like the biggest thing that the U.S. needs to focus on as opposed to taking away the Second Amendment and stuff.
Oh, I'm not even talking about taking away guns. I'm just fucking talking about like how like it's stupid how like why would they let a mental person like they do background checks. Why can't you see that this person is mentally insane? Don't sell this person a gun. It says on there. It doesn't say it like that, but like, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
You shouldn't even be like. God, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Those are like the only shooters we have here is like fucking mentally ill people.
There's so many of them.
Retards.
I feel like mental illness
Oh,
is going up. Like it's increasing, probably because of technology. Because our
Well-
brains can't handle this
Well, I don't think.
adaptation so fast.
I don't think. I always think, like, even back in like 1700, I think it was still a big thing, but people just didn't know about it. You know?
Uh-huh.
Because like there wasn't like you know, if back then if you were mentally ill, you were a witch, or if you thought something different, you were automatically killed.
Maybe that's why they believed all this stuff, because if like Jane over there says she saw a ghost or a witch or something, then they have to like believe her, but she's just a schizophrenic, but they just don't know the term yet.
Yeah.
What about that?
Or like,
That's
what
a
about the
theory.
people who like killed JFK and fucking Martin Luther King Jr.? What if they're just like fucking mentally ill? I mean, still fuck
Well,
them.
probably. But that's kind of like the same thing as nowadays.
Yeah. I don't know.
Steve was telling me about this library that was in Alexandria, and it was like this great ancient library, and this was like a little bit ago. Like, I don't know why I said a little bit ago. That makes it sound like 2 years, but this was, a couple hundred years ago or whatever. And it had all these like ancient texts and books of just knowledge that we could have used and everything. And there was a fire, and half of it burned down. And now all this knowledge and everything is just gone forever, and we will never know what these like half of this library said. It was just like a bunch of ancient texts and shit.
We don't need their shit. We're doing good.
On that note and topic, what do you think? And like this is, I don't want to get really deep in this, but like, what do you think about like the Bible? Like,
ooh, we're getting into religion.
I know, and I kind of want to stay away
I don't
from that.
care.
But at the same time,
I'll talk about anything and everything.
But at the same time, like that was a person who wrote it. Like,
Are you religious?
He was a prophet.
I've been like, I'm classified as Catholic, but like I kind of believe my own thing. I believe there's a God, but like I don't know if I believe all the stuff that happened. You know.
I believe in God, and I also believe in fucking evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Like some things.
And that's the thing, a lot, and that's the thing that kind of makes me is controversial, is that like evolution is like for example, Mr. Hodos's biology class in high school, like we went through all that evolution stuff, and it's just like, was it evolution or was it like God? Because what biology tells you is that we all started out in the ocean as bacteria and then simply evolved from that. But then the Bible says like Adam and Eve went were just created on Earth, and I don't know. It plays with your fucking mind, man.
I don't like to say that I'm an atheist, but I just would say that I just don't know. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, for right now, I'm more of a man of science. And I'm more of a, for now, I'm
agnostic.
Yeah, I guess I would be more agnostic. Because it's like, for now, I'll believe what I have the proof for. Or what I have the very, very scientific backing up of, whatever that is.
Which would be like biology.
Yeah, just science.
Evolution,
yeah. And so that's mainly my thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many interesting theories about the Bible and stuff like that. Like, there's one that I heard about on Joe Rogan. They were talking about it, and it was like shrooms and like DMT, which are like psychedelics. Might have influenced people writing the Bible, because a lot of these psychedelics come from plants and stuff, and stuff that's natural, and so they think that people they didn't have anything saying, hey, don't eat these plants, and it wasn't illegal or anything, so they could just accidentally eat this shit. And then Moses is sitting there and he's tripping balls and seeing some guy part in the sea.
Seeing Jesus walk on water. Yeah,
so there's it's just a cool, funny theory that the people who wrote the Bible,
and that's
or
why
just
I said
people
maybe
who've seen that.
You're taught to believe that everything in the Bible is what it is, but at the same time, there's different religions that believe different things. So which one is right?
Oh, one thing I was talking about with Stephen today also about the religion thing, about kind of like this, is that there's so many different religions, but if you put them all together and you compare them all, a lot of them are super similar, like very similar. So I'm like, what if it's possible that maybe from the wherever it started, wherever all the religion started, there was one religion, and this one guy started this and was like, hey man, like this is our religion, you know, this is what we gotta believe in, because this is how it is and everything. And then all of a sudden, like people were like, hey man, this guy's like making it pretty big in life, you know, doing this religion shit.
Let's believe. He's higher up. Let's believe him.
Maybe I can go over here and I'll make my religion a little bit different. Okay. I'll be Christianity, but I'm like the other type of Christianity.
Yeah, this is what I think.
Yeah, like I'm Judaism now, where like we only used half the book. I don't know what they do, but yeah. So like then they just kept branching out, and now we have Islam and Christianity. People, you know, these Christianity, you know, Americans and everything that just hate the radical Islamics and everything like that.
Yeah.
But maybe they all started from like the same thing. Who knows?
Yeah, and that's like a topic you never like fully understand.
Yeah, you can't really go. You know, you can't really prove anything because nobody was there.
At the end of the day, I just still believe in Jesus because it gives me hope.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people. That's why a lot of people believe him.
It feels.
That's why they say like when someone dies, you pray for him. Like, you know, hope it's not you. You know, it gives you hope.
It's crazy how just other people's brains work. Cause like my brain is just like, there's no way I can. You know, like right now, I don't know. It's just hard to believe in something that you have very little proof for. There's not
that you have
that
very
much.
little proof, and that something you were just told.
Yeah.
To believe in. You were told to believe in this.
Yeah.
Because of this.
Yeah, it's true. There's just people who represent it, you know, who just tell you stuff at church, and they just say stuff. Like, how do you know everything that he's saying is right?
Yeah, and we could go on and on about that. Like, that could be a whole nother podcast in its own, but...
I think you just gotta go to church to, like, kind of understand, because I went to church by myself every Sunday. Like, literally, like, by myself for, like, 3 months straight. And, like, it just makes you feel so good, like...
I used to go to church every Sunday.
Well, I mean, like, were you a kid?
Yeah, I mean, until I was, like, 14 or 15. I think 16. I think around 15, it started slowing down, but I still went. And then 16, I was like, all right, I'm getting too old for this.
Well, you can still go, but, like, just because you go doesn't mean, like, it's doing anything for you, like...
Oh, it was doing absolutely nothing.
Well, that's what I mean. It's just, like... like, I just remember, like, when I first started working on Skycroft, this guy named Richard Stubb... Well, no, Richard Stum. I still have a template he wrote me out about Jesus. Shout out to Richard Stum.
Quit shouting fucking people out.
Dude,
what the
Richard
hell?
Stum's a G.
What is that shit?
I feel bad. I never text him. Like, he always tells me to text him back. I'm just like, I kind of don't want to text you. But, like, I like what you're saying. Like, I accepted Jesus, and now Jesus is in my body, basically, is what we did. And it makes me feel a million times better. And, like, church is just such a fun place. Like, there's donuts, there's coffee.
Oh, so that's
you're having fun. You're like,
yeah, I used to love that.
Everything you hear the pastor say is so passionate, especially because I love, like, you know, Grace Sheedy, Connor Sheedy. Their dad's the pastor over there at Connection Church. Like, dude, Joe's just an amazing guy, and like, he just makes the religion.
I do really like my pastor, my whatever reverend or.
I think that is a lot of the reason people go to church too. Is to, like, get out what they have to say. Because a lot of people can't, like, they can't blame themselves or something, so they go to church and do it to God and stuff, you know?
Blame God?
Not blame God necessarily, but like, talk to him and give it out to him. But, like, for me, I was never that way. I was always, like, you know, like I was saying earlier, at the end of the day, like, it's you versus you. And whether or not you choose to, like, I guess, battle yourself and overcome what you're going through. You know, it's like, I don't know, but
I know what you're getting at.
yeah, it's hard to say, but like, I guess when someone's feeling down or something happened, like a best friend died or something, you go to church or go to like God, and like
To
talk
comfort,
to him, to
comfort
comfort.
zone.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at, to comfort. But really, in my mind, and I'm not saying that's the wrong idea. Like I'm not saying, but like in my mind, I think the best way to do it is like confront yourself, as opposed to trying to find comfort from it. Like you obviously Nick McGinnis died.
Yeah.
For me, like I grew up with the kid, ever since I was like 3 years old. Me and him have been best friends, and like that night that he died, I was supposed to hang out with him. He asked me to hang out with him that night, like in weeks in advance. He wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
And like that night, like he texted me, he was like, "Hey, you want to hang out still?" And I was like, I blew him off, because I was at a different party, and I was like, "Yo, like, sorry, man, like I couldn't, like, I totally forgot." Like he texted me like 3 times that day, like, "Yo, when you want to chill?" And I was like, like, "I'm sorry, man, like I'm somewhere else." And like that was the hardest part for me, was not being there for him. But like we all regret things. But like at the end of the day, I want to be comfortable with myself before I'm comfortable, like, talking about it to God or whatever.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was deep.
That was deep. This just got really deep.
Yeah. Anyway.
I just hate when they pass the fucking metal trays around. That's annoying. I'm not gonna give you fucking money.
On a free religion,
Yeah.
Everything nowadays gotta be.
Well,
nothing's free anymore.
Well, they're not gonna make any profit just preaching. I mean, like, yeah, like everybody, like, you pay a professor to teach you accounting. You pay a subway worker to make you sub. You gotta, like, you don't. The cool thing about church, like, you don't have to pay them. Like, it's just like on your own will. Like, you can pay them for teaching your religion, like comforting you. But I mean, you don't have to. But like, obviously, you're gonna, like, if you're like religious, that's the only way they're gonna be making money. Like, they're giving you comfort. They're providing a service. Like the place I go to, like Joe, the pastor, he like buys donuts, buys coffee, makes it all. He has a band. It's entertaining.
Yeah, I guess that is the only way they really can make money. So like, I understand it, but at the same time, like, religion shouldn't have to cost you anything.
I just kind of zoned out that entire conversation because I was focusing on how many times Richie was saying like you just said like a shit ton of times. Yeah. Like a lot of times.
I feel like I do that too.
Like a lot of times. Yeah. Woo.
Damn.
No, it's hard not to do. I'm sure I've done it a bunch. Cuz I do I say a lot. I'm like, and
I feel like a lot better
yeah.
than like, do you remember like Brandon Doxson? Whenever you'd have like in front of the class, you took athletic coaching, right?
Yes.
Like, how like you have to go
like you have to.
That was only once.
You said it twice in a row. Like how you have to like
how you have to go in front of the class and talk in front of everybody. He said like a lot of times. Usually I'm good on that. I'm telling you, I'm seeing through a pinhole. Actually, it's getting a lot better, but like, I'm zoning out.
Okay, I was always really good at public speaking. For whatever reason, when I would like go to
now it's gonna be like, it's.
But see, it works. Like, see, like I just said it right there. But anyway, I was always good at public speaking because I didn't care what. Like I never got shy. And there I said it again, but whatever.
Let's just not asphyxiate on it.
Yeah, let's just not.
Even though
I
we're
don't
all
think
going
that was
to.
the right word.
Asphyxiate. Yeah, asphyxiate.
Yeah.
Meaning to like focus on
Focus.
that. Yeah.
I thought asphyxiate was like, what's that?
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're focusing on on
Shut the that's,
no, when you're focusing on pleasing and like too much to the point where you just exhaust yourself and you just die.
I thought that was a shit where you hang yourself while you're fucking.
Well, it doesn't have to be only like hanging yourself. It's just
It's choking yourself. You
get too into what you're doing when you're trying to please yourself.
That's
and you just
the
die.
fucking belt shit. It's choking.
I think it has two meanings.
It doesn't only have to be choking. It's like
I think
if you're being tied up, restrained.
Well, we got a
anything
fucking.
that you like that.
I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think you can use the same term for one person tying a belt around their neck and then one person just beating their
Look it
meat
up.
so hard that
Look
they
it up.
pop a
Let's just
blood
say that
vessel.
I used the word right, and you're wrong on this.
Look it up. Because now we just kind of.
Yeah, you say
new
like
topic and
fucking a million times, bitch.
White boy.
What am I looking up?
asphyxiation. Or
How the-
asphyxiate.
I don't know how to spell that shit.
X, fix,
X
eight.
fix E8. No, it's not.
It spells A.
What? That's a weird spelling.
Asphyxia.
A condition arising when the body is deprived of oxygen, causing unconsciousness or death.
Go to other
Suck my
definitions.
fucking dick.
More definitions. Yeah, click that.
Early in 18th century, modern Latin from Greek asphyxia, from a without plus pulse, without pulse.
Find some more definitions.
All right.
There's no more definitions.
I
This
think
is
you used the word wrong, but I got because I feel like I know what you're talking about.
I think
I feel like it definitely used.
I think I was right on this, and you rubbed it in my face. So, oh my God, the Eagles are gonna lose so bad this year.
They're just not. The Redskins are so
The
fucking.
Redskins are gonna take their red taints and just wipe them all over your faces. That's what's
Red
gonna happen.
taints. That's pretty racist, dog.
They have red skin. How are they not gonna have red taints?
Dude. You're focusing. You're asphyxiating on this way too much.
I'm gonna asphyxiate
on the
you.
red skin.
Oh, that sounds weird.
Asphyxiate.
My team name's Charles Manson. September 18th, Richie dies.
Dude, that's so fucking weird. Why is it named?
Damn, hour and 51 minutes, fellas. This is a good one. Let's go to 2 hours and then we'll cut it.
No.
So let's finish this
Let's
out.
try
on
not
something.
to fixate on the time too much.
The fuck up. Let's finish something strong.
Let's fucking talk about Marvel. I really have been wanting to get into Marvel.
Marvel? I'm the biggest Marvel fan. Do you like
I know
that stuff? The
No,
Marvel
not
movies?
at
See,
all.
I didn't
Oh,
either.
really?
And this wackadoo made me watch all the movies.
I put him on to
Most
so
of the
much
movies.
stuff. He never trusts me, and then I show him amazing
And it was
things.
good.
Yeah.
I don't like trying new things, I'll admit it. But
Yeah.
Marvel is good. Usually everything he shows me is pretty good.
Thank you. I'm a wizard.
I know. I feel like they just
Don't
Marvel.
trust
They I like Batman. Is that Marvel?
No,
me.
it's DC.
That's DC.
DC. Okay. See, I don't know my shit, but like I feel-
Marvel's like Marvel is the Avengers,
Iron
Iron Man, Captain America, Thor.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of that type of stuff. Only because I don't really like science fiction stuff. That's science fiction.
Would you consider that science? I guess you could. Okay, I guess that would be science fiction.
Yeah,
Okay.
sci-fi, like.
What about like fantasy or anything? You like Lord of the Rings? I
No.
love Lord of the Rings.
Nope.
I like
Never
Harry
been-
Potter.
I've never been a fan of Harry Potter. Is different. Like everyone, like if you don't
like
like
Harry Potter?
yeah, like if
Yeah.
you don't like Harry Potter, then like
Yeah,
You should probably kill
this
yourself.
motherfucker here has never seen him.
Seen the first one.
See the first one. That's it.
I
Who
just
are
don't-
you?
I don't have time for a lot of things.
That's bullshit. If you could have time to sleep 13 hours a day,
if you have time to do a 2-hour podcast at 3 a.m. in the morning, I think you have time to watch a.
yeah. If
Harry
you have
Potter
time to
movie.
play so many Fortnite games, dude, you got time.
That's on my priority list.
But just take some out.
It's fun. See, I like. What if watching these movies? It's a risk. What if it's not going to be fun? I know Fortnite's fun, but like watching these movies, where they're not fun.
Well, that's part of the enjoyment
It's
of
risky.
watching a movie for the first time. Is you're not sure how it's gonna go, and you are taking a risk. But when it's really good, you're like, oh shit, that just happened. That's fucking awesome. It's the best feeling ever. And if you watch a shitty movie, you're like, it's a shitty movie.
You know what that is?
I'll watch something else.
What are you doing?
Richie's not direct. He makes you try to guess.
You know what this is.
I don't know what you're doing these pirate hooks for.
Ready?
It's Wakanda. Yeah, there you go. It's,
No. Bubba no next. Lil Pump. What do you mean no? What are you talking about? Tennis, I'm just busting your balls, man. Sensitive, nice.
You're fucking. What the hell is
You're
that?
too sensitive.
You're too gay.
You get worked up over the littlest things.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. People are gonna get triggered.
I said that earlier, and I like kind of
Yeah.
faded. I was like, oh, shouldn't have
People
said
are gonna
that.
get triggered. You can't say gay.
My podcast, bitch.
I
I
can
can
say
say
gay if I
whatever-
want to. It's America.
Yeah.
I can
That's
say
what the
whatever
soldiers
fuck
are
I wanna
doing.
Say. If you don't like me saying it, I'm sorry, but also
Fuck
this
you.
is probably not for you. You shouldn't watch this. I don't mean to offend you, but
At the same time,
I don't
Fuck
give
you.
a fuck.
gay furs.
You know, I think we've succeeded in this one.
All right.
I think we should call it up. This is gonna be the end of the first one with Andrew Ceresini, with the Broke Boys. I think we'll I just want to talk about future plans. So we're gonna be coming out with, like, after the Bandito song comes out, which we're recording probably tomorrow. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Probably tomorrow. We're recording that one, and then we're writing for this one that's gonna be called Black Mass. And then there's another beat that we're
Why has
working
it got to be black?
That's all I'm saying.
So then we're working on another one after that, and podcasts all the time because now we have it working, and now we can upload them. So I'm gonna have this up by the end of the weekend, and that should be good. You gotta come on here more,
For sure.
literally like all the time.
Andrew, you
sure.
were a very good guest.
Yeah, that was
Thank
actually you brought up conversations and shit. So that's probably the problem with this most of the time is coming up with stuff to
Conversation.
say.
Yeah, I'm good at talking. I'm good at that. So,
All right, this has been a good one.
all right.
We're gonna end it here.
All right, Pete Bandito.
Deuces.
September
See ya.
10th.